When I was a boy, I, Chitsaki Yado, wanted to be like the heroes who appeared on the TV shows.
Evil will not be tolerated. You face the hero of justice.
Maybe that's why, for some reason, I had a stronger sense of justice than most people. I'd never do anything like throw litter on the floor. And I came to hate injustice with a passion. That's why if anyone was ever in trouble, I'd be the first one there to help them. However, as my sense of justice developed, I became increasingly separated from those around me. People with a strong sense of justice were seen as bothersome. In high school, this became more pronounced, and before I knew it, I was isolated and alone. But in spite of that, I didn't want to change my personality just to fit in. To me, this was who I was, and I received praise from adults. There was one time, however, where someone got extremely angry with me. Just like I thought, burn scars never go away, huh? I looked in the mirror and sighed. It was a long time ago when I happened to be at the scene of a fire. I, who aspired to be a hero of justice, ran in and saved a girl who was still trapped inside. I managed to get the girl out safely, but I was told off. It was only natural, of course. If a little kid charges into danger like that, it's normal to get angry with them. That much was obvious. I didn't regret a thing. I may have sighed, but to me, my scars was like a Medal of Honor. Well, I guess I should go to school. I'm an introverted loner. I have no friends and I'm always alone in class. I have thought about doing something about it. I hated the thought of making friends and the relationships being destroyed because of my personality, so I gave up. That's why I'm fine with being alone, but I wonder if I would be better off making friends. The concerned faces of my parents appeared in the back of my mind. It's not unreasonable for them to worry about me not having a circle of friends. The other day they asked me, "When are you going to invite a friend over?" with great sadness. Sorry, but even still, if making friends was that simple, I wouldn't be in this situation. For the time being, I slumped down on my desk to pass the time.
Yuck.
I was pretending to be asleep when suddenly I heard a disgust-filled voice come from beside me. When I lifted my head slightly, I saw a girl of indescribable beauty staring at me with a look of revulsion on her face. "Good morning, Mitsuki." Her name's Mitsuki Kanabe. She's a girl who's not just well-known in class, but throughout the whole school. Long blonde hair that can actually be thought to be dyed. A beautiful face with elegant features behind a thin layer of makeup. A pair of sharp, piercing ruby eyes that may have colored contacts in. Sturdily built bumps that were visible even in her worn-out uniform that for some reason attracted my gaze. That's what she looked like, but
Don't talk to me.
for some reason she absolutely hates me. Okay.
I hate self-righteous people like you who do nothing but talk.
I never asked her, but apparently that's why. I wonder if it's because I'm so different to those around me. No, rather than that, I think the reason is because I gave her a warning on the first day of class rearrangement. When she wouldn't stop speaking to her friend despite the teacher being on his way, I told her, "Be quiet." I thought I was doing the obvious thing, but perhaps she didn't take kindly to it. Man, getting along with others sure is difficult.
Your face is making me angry.
But this is the face I was born with.
Ugly.
Cruel. A loner has nothing to do. Which is why, having no one to sit with at tea time after school, I helped the janitor by watering the flower beds as a way to kill time. Wow, they're coming on nicely. While watering the flowers, I find seeing their progress somehow deeply moving. Despite just being seeds buried in the soil when I first watered them. Now they're proudly bearing their heads above ground. It's probably only a matter of time before the flowers start to bloom. Well, maybe I should get on to the weeding next.
Hey, what are you doing?
That's when it happened. Suddenly, I could hear a voice coming from somewhere. It must have been a girl, judging from the voice. I could occasionally also hear what sounded like a guy shouting. An argument? I naturally rose to my feet. I headed in the direction of the voices and peeped out from around the corner. When I did, I saw a girl who was familiar to me. Mitsuki? She was still with some guy I'd never seen before. Was he from a higher grade? You should be careful what you say!
All he did was reject you. Don't you see this kind of thing is why he did it?
Is he asking her out? Well, the atmosphere seems too hostile for that. No, I've got a bad feeling about this. Which is why I came out from my hiding place and approached them. What's going on? When I did, both of them looked over in my direction. Huh? What do you want? Chisaki Yato, Year 1, Class 2. I didn't ask for your name. A little kid like you shouldn't be sticking your nose in our business. Seeming irritated, the guy, who could be thought to be older than me based on the way he spoke, raised his voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
Mitsuki pulled on my sleeves while appearing surprised.
What the hell are you doing here?
It looks like you're in trouble.
You? Forget it. Just hurry up and get out of here.
Don't play the hero, you skinny dweeb!
Leave him out of this.
Seeing him lift me up by the scruff of the neck, Mitsuki became panicked. I, on the other hand, wasn't particularly surprised. It hurt a little, but more than that, I just couldn't stand by and do nothing when someone was in need. I certainly am a skinny dweeb. But did you really think that this skinny dweeb was just gonna come alone? What? Think about it. I'm not here because I happened to be passing by. I came because I could hear a disturbance. Ugh. Given that, don't you think people other than me might have heard too? Yeah! When I said that, he let go of my collar and went on his way. I'm pretty sure he understood what I was trying to say. That the teachers could be on their way. You didn't call any teachers, did ya? No. Wait, how did you know? Because it's you! You stick your nose in without thinking whenever you find someone in trouble, no matter what! Somehow she actually understands me. This is strange. I was sure she hated me.
All the same, I hate you.
I really do think she hates me.
But, well, thanks.
Huh?
You really helped me out there. That guy was trying to rough me up just because I rejected him.
That's all she said, and then she left. The expression on her face was one I felt like I'd never seen before. Good morning, Mitsuki.
Shut up.
As usual, she was extremely blunt. She reacted as if yesterday had never happened. Ugh. She doesn't seem grateful in the slightest. If this was an anime, this would be the part where she changed her attitude towards me. But of course, that's why fiction is fiction. Well, it's not like I stepped in because I wanted her to be grateful, so I guess it's fine. Excuse me, you two. Do you mind if I ask you both for a favor after school today? Huh?
Huh?
That's what the teacher said to me, just as I was looking forward to going home as soon as school ended. For some reason, Mitsuki was stood next to me, and she looked equally surprised. Sure, I don't mind.
Why do I have to come too?
Certainly, Mitsuki and I aren't friends, nor do we even get along. We just sit next to each other. I understand why I was asked, because the teacher regularly asked me for favors. But why Mitsuki? I don't understand. Didn't you say you wanted to boost your grades before?
Well, I did, but...
If you do a good job of helping me, I'll add some extra points to your overall grades. So what do you say?
Ugh.
Mitsuki was lost for words. Did she really want to boost her grades that much? We're still only in our first year of high school after all. But then it will be winter soon, which is a time we have to think about our career paths. Even still, I was surprised someone who looked like such a delinquent was seriously considering higher education.
Fine, I'll do it.
Oh, thank you. Well then, we'll get started today. Do I get a say? For some reason, the conversation proceeded on the assumption that I would do it. I mean, I will if he's asking. As for helping the teacher, he wanted us to choose a location for the school to send students for an upcoming volunteer project. Once a location was agreed upon, we'd pay them a visit, and things like dates and job roles would be decided. The teacher said it'd make the appeal for fully fledged participants. But shouldn't this be the job of the student council or teachers? That's what I was thinking about while sorting documents. Is it really wise to leave this up to regular first-year students?
Will you hurry up and do something? I want to go home quickly.
It is surprising, though.
What is?
You doing this kind of thing.
I want to boost my grades.
Oh, yeah? Do you have a school in mind, then?
I do, but I don't need to tell you.
Cone. I thought this might be a chance for us to start getting along. But at this rate, it seemed impossible. You really don't like me, do you?
Obviously.
Is it because of the time I got angry with you after we just started school? Or rather, that's the only thing that comes to mind.
Not really. There's no way I'd hate someone over something like that. I simply don't like your personality.
Yeah, that's going too far.
I hate your self-righteous disregard for your own safety.
Huh?
Like before, you barged in without hesitation, even though you could have taken a beating.
Oh, well, sure, I don't hesitate, but I couldn't just stand by and watch.
You're being deceitful when you say that others are more important than yourself. Think about the feelings of the person being helped. You really are just like him.
Him?
I was left behind in a fire once.
Were you okay?
I'm here because I was okay. Duh. I was saved by a boy around the same age as me.
There was an air of hatred in what Mitsuki was saying, but from the tone of her voice, I didn't really feel like she disliked him. Rather, I could feel what sounded like happiness, nostalgia, and gratitude. It seemed to me as though feelings of affection were showing through. It's amazing to think she was saved from a fire when she was a child, by another child. I honestly respect anyone who would do that. I did something like that myself once too, but I was surprised to hear there were other people that do the same thing. I still have a lot to learn about the world. I'd like to meet that person once.
I want to meet him too. I want to meet him so I can kick his butt.
You'd do that to the guy who saved your life?
It's my way of saying thanks. Luckily, I know he has a burn scar on his arm.
When Mitsuki said that, she somehow looked very much like a young girl in love. I see. That's it! The reason she hates me is because I remind her of the guy who saved her life. And because she likes him, she doesn't want to think of me as being similar. In that case, it's no wonder she doesn't like me. And on the contrary, so as not to destroy her image of him, it's okay if you hate me.
I've always hated you.
Well, that just hurts. The next day, having found a candidate, we headed out to a nursery to find out if they'll let the school do its volunteer activities there. By the way, let me ask you.
What?
You don't happen to like children, do you?
Is that bad?
It's not bad, but
You look like you're having a lot of fun.
despite glaring at me, Mitsuki was smiling at the size of her mouth. I thought it was refreshing to see her like this. Without realizing, she'd drawn me in, and I was smiling too.
Stop making that face.
It's not like I could help it. I don't mind if you carry on playing with them for now.
I'm not playing!
I'm gonna go and speak to the principal about the volunteer project. Do I really want to have a sales spirit instilled in me at this young age? We're here as part of the school's volunteer activities, and we'll be happy to assist you when you're short of childcare staff or having difficulty providing recreational activities. In that case, maybe it could be a good idea. On our end, I think it'd be nice to give the kids a nice break. Of course, great hordes of us won't just come barging in uninvited. If there are lots of volunteers, we'll split up their work into days and take utmost care in selecting the right people. I'm glad to hear you say that. In that case, we'd love to have you on board. It's not like I wanted to be in sales, but did in fact feel like I was in sales. There was some difficulty in the beginning, but when he consented so readily, I felt like I might have had a future as a salesman. Which makes me sad to say because I'd already decided I was going to become a policeman or firefighter.
Hey,
What?
you're a smooth talker, huh?
It's just that I've done this sort of thing before.
Why don't you have any friends?
Cruel.
Hearing you speak back there doesn't seem like you have bad communication skills. If you're a little more sensitive to people's feelings, I bet you can make at least one friend.
I guess I'm grateful for such a kind assignment. But I have no intention of doing that if it means changing who I am. When I said that, Mitsuki fell silent. And so she glared at me with those piercing eyes. Does she hate me that much? What do I do? At this rate, my iron will's gonna get scorched by the Bunsen burner. Actually, it might seem that way, but before I finish my sentence, a little girl had bumped into the bookcase and fallen over while playing. And so, the small bookcase began to topple over with the momentum. Watch out! I reflexively got in between the girl and the bookcase, and maintaining that position, held the girl's body in my arms. Ow! I let out a spontaneous groan, but it didn't actually hurt that much. Don't get me wrong, it did hurt a little, but maybe it was because the bookcase was small. It was probably only enough to leave a bruise.
Chisaki! Are you okay?
I'm fine. More importantly, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay. But are you?
Me? I'm just fine. Look, I'm not even bleeding.
But that…
As she spoke, a little girl pointed to my arm. The sleeve of the arm she was pointing to was so completely torn off that I didn't even understand how it happened. It most likely got caught on something when I rushed over. My uniform. I want to cry. How do I explain this to my mom? But more importantly, I'm sorry, this is pretty gross, isn't it? And having my sleeve torn off, my burn scar became visible. The burn had been inflamed, so it looked pretty horrible, and was probably quite shocking to a little girl.
No, that's not true.
You're sweet. I was pleased, and gently patted the girl on the arm with no scar. That's when it happened.
Huh?
For some reason, Mitsuki, who had been worried, was no longer saying a word. Ah, right, I thought so. She thinks it's dirty. Even if the little girl doesn't mind, Mitsuki might still not like it. Even though to me, it's a symbol of honor and justice. I don't really want people finding out about my arm, so I'll make sure she doesn't tell anyone afterwards.
Is everything all right?
And so the principal ran over, having finally caught sight of us. After finishing up safely at the nursery, school had already finished, so we went straight home without going back. Neither of us uttered a word. I thought we might have grown a little closer, but there was no conversation whatsoever. If anything, Mitsuki somehow seemed to be giving off a grumpy aura. Is walking home with me really that awful? I could cry.
Hey.
After spending time in silence, Mitsuki began to speak.
That scar.
She wants to talk about this on today of all days? Although, since I have to ask her not to tell anyone about it, it might be a good thing. Oh, about that.
Why?
Mitsuki suddenly shouted. Huh?
Why didn't you tell me back then?
What does she mean by back then? The moment I asked myself that, I remembered the time we were sorting documents. Oh, back then? I didn't really see any need to tell you. I mean, it had nothing to do with me.
But it did, didn't it? Tell me how you got that scar on your arm.
A long time ago, I entered the scene of a fire and there was a girl.
You saved her, right? You saved me!
Huh?
I knew as soon as I saw it that you were the one who saved me, because it's in the same place as the burn he got when he pulled me out.
No, I thought it was similar, but was it me? My head went blank for a moment with the suddenness of it all.
Come on! Why didn't you tell me?
Mitsuki further closed the already small distance between us. It was as though she was trying to let me know I couldn't escape. No, it's not that I didn't tell you. I didn't think it was me. After all, it was a long time ago. Something as simple as having helped a girl out at some point seemed like it could have applied to anyone.
There aren't that many kids who would intentionally charge into the scene of a fire and end up burn scars on their arm, you know.
Well, when you put it that way…
You can't run anymore.
With that, Mitsuki grabbed hold of my arm firmly. It was the first time I'd been physically intimate with a girl. My heart was pounding. Mitsuki probably thought it was because of the frightful glare she was giving off right before my eyes.
I looked for you for so long. I went around asking all sorts of people, and even went as far as entering a male bathhouse on purpose.
That's a crime.
I finally found you. Thank you. For helping me back then.
She took my breath away. I was completely captivated in her words, completely lost in her expression. And so... Oh, of course. Thank you. Being thanked made me feel like I was appreciated, and it made me happy.
I thought you looked similar, but I didn't think it was actually you.
After that, not wanting to stand around talking, we went to a nearby park.
So, is your arm okay?
Oh, this? It might look a little gross, but it's not like it affects my daily life in any way, so it's fine.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Felt good to get that off my chest.
Yeah.
It also felt a little complicated when I realized that you hadn't changed since then.
I get the feeling she goes through some fierce mood swings. Because you owed your life to the guy you hated?
Are you really saying that to yourself?
What else am I supposed to say?
Well, I guess you have a point. No, you're right. What kind of life did you live that you turned into an introverted loner? You were so cool back then.
Those last words. I heard her. But what am I supposed to do? Should I just keep blushing? But you know, right, Mitsuki? It's because I'm not sensitive to people's feelings.
Well then, start reading the air, is what I should say. But you don't want to, right?
Yeah. I want to become a hero of justice. When I said that, Mitsuki held her stomach and burst out laughing. How could she be so rude? What high school student in this day and age says they want to be a hero of justice? Mitsuki laughing hysterically was cute. But more than that, having my dream laughed at got me riled up. I know it's childish.
Sorry, that was mean. My bad. It is funny though.
Later.
You dazzle me, Chisaki.
To sum up her expression as she said that in one word, beautiful. It's no wonder she was so well known at school. The smile radiating from her perfectly proportioned face was enough to make your heart leap from your chest. And so... What? What is this hot feeling in my face? But don't you hate me?
So change. Abandon your sense of self-sacrificing righteousness and become a Chisaki who has a sense of justice. That doesn't involve sacrificing yourself.
This is nonsense.
That's okay. I'm gonna help you.
Help me? Let's see, just what is she gonna help me with? The project we're helping the teacher with? We were doing that together anyway, without needing her to say anything. I don't understand.
To make friends.
Okay, please do. I answered immediately. I want friends. All right, now my parents won't have to worry anymore. After this, my youth's gonna have a sepia-colored glow. Woohoo! With someone as popular and beautiful as Mitsuki on my side, this should be a breeze. It's happening.
That's why. From now on, me and you have to be together.
Well, if she's gonna help me, we're gonna have to be together. But I wonder, when I look at the rosiness of her cheeks as she speaks, I feel like she might mean something different.
That's why we start today, Chisaki.
And that's how I became friends with a girl who hated me. I'm sure these were the best days of my life. Oh, and I'm digressing here. But when we graduated high school, she confessed her love for me. Yep.
Good morning, Isai. Oh, good morning. Did you cut your hair? Oh, you noticed. I kind of screwed it up, though.
There is no one at my school that doesn't know about Asahi Shinanomi. She's pretty, smart, and athletic. She's probably the most popular girl at the school. She does have some weaknesses, though.
This is so annoying. Some random upperclassman asked to talk to me, and then asked me out. And it was a guy that one of my friends liked. So I was so exhausted after trying to deal with that.
Wow, I guess being attractive has its own set of problems. From where I stand, I couldn't see her as an attractive person at all. She's exactly what you called two-faced. On the surface, she's a straight-A student, but on the inside, she shows me her true side. I've been her neighbor for over a decade now, so we've known each other forever. We go back to when we were very young, and we ended up in the same high school. So, what did your friend say?
She said it can't be helped because you're cute.
I mean, you do look cute.
Excuse me? Are you trying to say something?
Huh? No.
What is that reaction? Anyway, you don't care about what I said to him?
I'm sure you said no to him.
I mean, yeah, but you should care more.
As you can tell, she's always at the center of attention, but she's never said yes to anyone. There's a reason for that, but...
You'd be upset if I made a boyfriend, right?
Why?
Because you don't have a girlfriend and I would have found someone before you?
You don't have to think about me. Go ahead.
Mm.
What?
Are you sure I'm going to date someone then?
Oh, you have someone in mind?
What about you? You don't have anyone you want to date?
Oh, me? I mean, not right now.
Then you should be in a rush. I'm attractive, so it's okay, but you realize that you won't have a girlfriend for the entirety of your school life, right?
I'm okay with making a girlfriend once I start working.
That's too late. You should understand how women work while you're a student. Learn something.
You don't have to tell me, I know.
You don't know. You're going to be single for the rest of your life.
And she won't talk to me since. Am I in trouble?
I see.
What do you think, Miss Utako?
Let's just go to the hospital for now.
What? Am I seriously that twisted in the head?
I think it's pretty bad how slow you are.
It's probably pretty bad considering I'm asking the mother of the person I'm asking about for help. Her name is Utako, Asahi's mother. She's a single mother, but she looks so young that you'd mistake her for Asahi's sister. My family is a single father household, so we all hang out from time to time. Sometimes I have some tea with her like this.
I mean, to put it bluntly, Asai likes you.
What? I don't think so.
Why do you think that?
Because I think she talks to me out of necessity. Sometimes she doesn't even like talking to me. Like last time.
Here.
What is this?
It's a birthday present. But don't take it the wrong way. My mom said I have to give you a present because we go back.
I see. Thanks. So she gave me a present out of obligation.
Did she really not like that?
She seemed like she was holding back a lot of emotions. She was red and didn't even look at me.
Yes. I need an ambulance. Yes, I'm at...
Who are you calling?
I'm afraid your condition is worse than I thought. Should I just call the police?
Why?
Because at this point, it's a crime. I'm just joking, but I really am having a hard time finding the silver lining in all of this. But it is also partly her fault. Why can you two not just get along?
I'm getting sighed at now. Great.
Maybe it's my fault. Is it because I raised these two practically as siblings? It's going to be too late for him if this continues. If Asai was just more honest. Ah, I've got it!
What's wrong?
You only see her as your childhood friend, right?
Yeah, I think she's cute, but...
Then let's just level you up first.
What kind of XP are you talking about?
Yeah, if you get XP with girls, you'll understand women better, and everyone won't be able to keep their hands off you.
Okay, sure, but how do I get XP?
You find a friend who has experience in dating. You'll even learn a thing or two about dating. Then Asai will watch you, and she'll have to make a move.
But I don't know anyone other than Asahi that I can talk to that's a woman. Wait.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't do that to my teacher. She's engaged.
Me, Izumi. Me. Please stop not noticing me as a woman.
And that's how Miss Utako became my teammate.
So, do you know about tsundere?
Of course, it's a dragon, right? Or something like a dragon? An imaginary creature?
They exist. Like my Asai.
Then, that night...
Hey! What's going on? Why are you dating my mom?
Oh, you heard? Why did she tell Asahi? Yeah, you said that I'd be single for the rest of my life, so
But why my mom?
I asked her about it and it just kind of made sense. She said she'd help me practice for dates. Are you jealous of her?
No way!
Ah, so this is a tsundere. I thought it was an imaginary creature when it lived right next door to me this whole time.
I will never call you Dad.
You're misunderstanding. We're just practice dating.
I don't care. Why didn't you ask me for help?
I want to know too, to be honest. But a promise is a promise. So, the day of the date with Miss Uteko.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Izumi.
Oh, don't worry about it. You look more dressed up than usual.
Well, yeah. Even though it's practice, a date is a date. You can't call me Misukato.
What should I call you?
You could just call me Ukato, without the miss.
Okay, Uteko?
It's been so long since a man said my name.
Huh? Are you okay?
Say it 10 more times.
Uteko, 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 Uteko.
What has gotten into me? I'm on a date for the first time in a while, and with my daughter's childhood friend to boot. Don't remember what it was like to be a woman. This is just practice for a sigh. Sorry. You can call me Masukato as usual. So, are you going to take me somewhere?
Anywhere you want to go.
Wrong.
Huh?
You should think of a date plan for the girl.
So, how about the movies?
If it's your first date, and you two aren't good at talking to each other, it's a great idea, but you and Asai talk often, right?
So...
The shopping mall. Perfect. There's no shortage of things to do here.
I always come here on the way home from school with Asahi. They're definitely related.
Oh, I want to go there.
Okay, sure. Let's go.
Hey, how about this swimsuit?
Huh? I don't know. That's a little... revealing.
Yeah, you think so? Too much?
No, that's not what I mean. Actually, I just don't like other guys staring at the person I'm dating. Maybe it's just my ego as a boyfriend, but I want to be the only one that gets to see her.
Okay, then I'll only wear it in front of you.
And what kind of situation would that be?
You know, the bath. In the house.
What kind of situation is that? As we finished shopping, we decided to go to the cafe to rest.
Here you go.
What am I doing with my childhood friend's mother? Say,
it's so good.
That's good. She's cute.
All right, one more time.
Again?
Practice. It's practice so that you don't accidentally hit someone in the nose.
We eventually finished up our date?
Oh, today was so fun.
That's good to know.
This is a good place.
Yeah.
All right, let's practice hugging.
That's a little too much.
Practice! It's just practice. Imagine hugging the person next to your girlfriend on accident.
I don't see that actually happening.
You just don't want to hug me. You only see me as some old lady.
No, you're incredibly attractive. Just, I wasn't sure if it was okay. I feel a little bad for Asahi.
Oh my gosh, I did it again. I became a woman. I understand. You finally told me how you feel about Asai.
You understand, right?
That's that though.
What?
It's just a thank you hug.
What is this, America? Then we heard something in the bushes behind us.
Hold that thought.
Whoa! Asahi!
What are you two doing in a quiet park? What are you doing, Asai? I was just nearby, so... You're lying. You've been following us from the start. Huh?
Then what about that last hugging thing?
Oh, that was to drag her out of the bushes.
Phew! I was about to hug Utako.
Okay, Asai. You have something to say to Izumi? No? Then why were you following us around all day today? Nothing! Asai, enough. I didn't raise you to be a tsundere. Tsundere? What?
I'm sure she doesn't know she's a tsundere either.
You realize someone is going to take Izumi, right? After going on a date with him, I can tell that he's a great person and he's a great listener. Probably because he's been dealing with Asai every day. I think that he's a great fit for me. What do you think? That's not nice. Then just say it. I've always liked you, ever since we were young. But since we were childhood friends, I felt scared that you would turn me down.
I see.
I'm sorry for teasing you about your dating life. I just wanted you to pay attention to me, so I kept teasing you.
I'm sorry I didn't notice how you felt either.
I swear I'll be cuter. Will you go out with me?
If you're okay with someone who's this slow. She was so cute after she was honest, I was speechless. I guess this is the dere part of tsundere. Huh? Where's Utako?
Huh? Where is she? So that happened, and my chest has just been tight ever since. What should I do, Doctor?
It's because you lost your love. There's nothing I can do. Find someone new? That's how Asahi and I started dating. The first day of our date, I'm so glad it was sunny today.
Right? It really is a great day, isn't it? Mom! Why are you following us? Why are you on his arm? Oh, it's pretty normal. He's my future son-in-law.
That's going a little too fast, don't you think?
I was actually waiting for someone today. Oh, really? With who? Well, oh, here he comes.
Dad?
Izumi's father? Mom, explain!
Yeah, what the hell, Dad? I mean, you know.
We're dating.
So I'm your future son?
No way! We're a family.
Izumi, you take great care of Asahi. I never thought it would have happened, but they wouldn't. Maybe they'll beat us to it, huh?
We can't lose to them. We need to go file for marriage, now.
We're juniors in high school. Why are you so competitive? And that's how the second chapter of our dating was about to start.
I like you a lot. Please be my boyfriend.
This happened after school one day. Kei Yagami, our class Madonna and the daughter of an elite family, had asked me to meet her because she had something she wanted to tell me, which happened to be that she liked me. Just for your information, I, Kazuki Asakura, am just an average kid at school. My classmates would call me a loner. Are you sure? There's just no way this could happen, so I didn't take it seriously. I was more confused than surprised.
Yes, I really like you.
Why me?
Well, I can't tell you. I'm too embarrassed.
Okay. Now what? Never thought Yagami would tell me she liked me. She's really popular. I've seen guys ask her out many times, but she's never said yes. If I were to start dating her, I'm sure that a lot of guys would be mad at me. Yeah, I think she is cute, but I don't really like her. I'm sorry. I don't think I can date you.
What?
Huh? I'm sorry.
But why don't you like me?
Huh?
What part of me don't you like? Please tell me. I'll fix it.
There's nothing wrong with you.
Well then, why won't you go out with me?
Wow, she's kind of pushy. I just don't like you.
What?
Are you okay?
You said you didn't like me.
I'm sorry.
That hurts my feelings. That really hurts.
I'm really sorry.
Well, that's it. Now I want you to take responsibility for hurting me.
Huh? What do you mean?
You must take responsibility for hurting me. So, you need to go out with me. That's how you can help me heal.
This is the first time I've ever heard of this happening. Gee, I'm sorry, but I think this is how this kind of thing happens. I'm really sorry. This girl is a little crazy. Once I realized that, I decided to leave immediately.
Hey! Wait a second! He's gone. Hello, it's me. So let's start plan E. Yes, it's okay. Something happens, we'll just cover it up somehow.
Huh? Where am I?
Oh, are you awake?
Huh? Yagami? What is this?
You are fast asleep.
Huh? Huh? What is this? Really? What happened?
Have you forgotten? Even though we made love last night.
What? You're kidding, right? What's going on? I messed around with Yagami?
It's true. Just look. We were sleeping together.
I guess so.
Hey, Kazuki.
Kazuki?
Spoil me a little more.
No,
Today is Saturday, so we can spend the whole day. No, wait. We can spend 2 whole days together.
I've never heard anything like that before.
Don't think about it too much. Just spoil your girlfriend some more.
Girlfriend? Huh? Ah, now I remember. Yagami asked me out earlier. That's when I turned her down. Wait, then why am I with her now? Hey, didn't I turn you down when I asked?
Mm,
Huh?
you don't remember? We were making love last night. You said I was your girlfriend.
I did that? Hey, wait.
What?
Wouldn't that happen in a different order? We made love before we started going out?
Sorry. I made a little mistake. I didn't want to give up on us, so I called you to my house. While we were having dinner, we got to know each other better. After that, I asked you again and you said okay.
Really? I can't remember any of that. The last thing I remember was just after she had asked me out.
Hey Kazuki, are you hungry?
Oh, now that you mention it, I am hungry.
Okay, I'll have something to eat brought to my room.
Is it okay that I eat here? Shouldn't we go to the dining room?
It would be too much trouble to go to the dining room. Since you're here to see me, I'll bring it to you.
But your room may get messed up.
That's okay. If it does, the maids will clean it up. Right? Yes, of course.
How long has she been here?
She's been here the entire time.
The entire time? I hadn't noticed she was there.
That's my maid. Her name is Zayoi. If you need anything, just ask me or her. I'm Izai. It's nice to meet you.
I'm Kazuki Asakura. It's nice to meet you. I think she's older than Yagami, but Yagami introduced her like she was younger. Probably because she's a maid.
Izayoi, please prepare dinner here. Yes, Miss K. Kazuki, it will take a few minutes to prepare it, so you can wait here.
Thank you.
What's wrong?
I haven't told my parents where I am. They're going to be mad at me.
Oh, is that it? Don't worry.
Huh?
I called your parents yesterday.
Oh, really? Thanks for doing that.
No, it's nothing. I'd do anything to be with you.
Sure, but I probably should go home today.
Your parents said it was okay for you to come home tomorrow morning. They even went as far as to say you can stay here from now on.
What's my mother thinking?
They seem happy that their son had found a girlfriend. That could be why.
Yeah, but it's strange that they would say I wouldn't need to come home. They know that Yagami comes from a rich family. Maybe they think they will get something from it.
As for me, I would be happy if you stay here.
It looks like she isn't joking around. That's what makes her scary. If I stay here, it may make me lazy. Anyway, I'll go home today.
Huh? You can't.
Yagami?
You're my boyfriend now. You can't go home.
Now she's a little scary.
That's how it is. And how much longer are you going to call me by my last name? Please call me Kay from now on.
Okay.
Thank you.
I shouldn't disobey her. Once I realized this, I wasn't able to say anything anymore. After that, Kay started cuddling with me. She asked me to rub her hair. I didn't want to make her mad, so I did what she told me to do. As I did it, her mood changed. It seems that if I do what she tells me to do, she's a nice, sweet girl. Soon after that, what's wrong? Kay suddenly started to squirm, so I tried talking with her.
No, it's nothing.
Really?
Yes, it's okay.
She said she was okay, but Kay's squirming started to get quicker. That's when
Miss Kay, your father is calling you.
Izayoi called out to Kay. After she brought in the meal, she had been standing in the corner. It didn't look like she had talked to anyone, though.
Is that so? Okay, I guess I have to go. Kazuki, please wait here for me.
Ah, okay.
Izayoi, please entertain Kazuki while I'm gone. Yes, Miss Kay. I'll be right back.
Kay looked a little panicked as she left. It didn't seem like an urgent matter. She must have needed to go for a break.
Mr. Kazuki,
Yes? What is it?
it's about Miss Kay. I apologize for all we put you through.
Huh?
The real Miss Kay is a gentle and kind person. However, her feelings for you have become complicated, and that has made her become who she is now.
What do you mean?
Previously, Miss Kay had someone she was to marry. But then she fell in love with you, and she pleaded with her parents to stop the engagement. Took a year to get them to allow it. During that time, she couldn't tell you how she felt. She wasn't allowed to have any interactions with anyone, so Miss Kay could only watch you from afar. And as a result, things got complicated.
Oh, really? For over a year? How long has Kay been in love with me?
Can you please come over here?
Yeah. That sure is a large mirror.
Actually, there's something here I would like you to see.
As she said that, Izayoi pushed a button on the side of the mirror, and the mirror spun around. On the other side of the mirror, there were a lot of pictures taped to it, and those pictures were all of a familiar face. Why are there all these pictures of me?
These are all pictures that Miss Kay has taken.
For a rich girl, she sure works a lot.
Yes, she's because Miss Kay is in love with you.
Oh, really? I can't believe you showed this to me.
I just wanted you to know how complicated this has become.
I understand. Do you want me to break it off with Kay? The only thing I could think of that would make Izayoi show me this is to ruin Kay's feelings for me. But then,
No, I would like you to feel the same way about her that she feels about you.
feel the same way? But this wouldn't be how...
Mr. Kazuki, you're probably thinking that Miss Kay is a kind of scary, right?
How'd she know?
But as I just mentioned, Miss Kay is really kind and gentle person. I want you to understand that since she likes you so much to do all this, she would never do anything to hurt you in any way.
But with everything that's happened, it doesn't appear well.
As things have gotten so complicated, she's afraid of being rejected by you. Besides, you rejected her once already.
Huh?
But if she realizes that you aren't going to turn her down, Miss Kay should calm down. And if you hadn't tried to get away from her, she would have never done any of this.
So you're saying I should just do what she says?
Yes, she's very kind, and she won't do anything mean to you. Rather, she will do anything for you, and treat you as well. That's why I would ask you to accept how she's acting, then talk to her about it, and better understand each other. I really think that this is a good thing for you.
I see. Honestly, Kay is still the same scary person. But for the maid to go as far as to ask me to do that means that Kay is important to her. If the person who works for her adores her that much, it means that she's a good person. Besides that, Kay has a good reputation at school. I didn't have that much interaction with her, but I also had a good impression of her. And she was really cute when she was sitting next to me. If she's okay with it, and if just talking to her will change things, I think I will take her up on this. Okay, I'll talk with her.
Hey! What are those pictures?
Oh, Kay!
Izayoi! Why did you show Kazuki my collection?
Collection?
If you two are going to be husband and wife, I didn't think there would be any secrets. There are still things that should remain secret amongst a husband and wife. I thought I was going to be able to make even more.
Hey, Kay. It's okay.
Kazuki, it's not what you think. I wasn't stalking you.
If we're going to date, it's okay if you take pictures.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Thank you. You're so kind.
Having said that, can I ask one thing?
Yes, anything.
Before you didn't respond, but what I want to ask is, why do you like me?
That,
Are you embarrassed?
yeah.
I still want you to tell me. Honestly, I can't think of any reason that a cute girl like you would fall in love with me.
Kazuki, are you teasing me? It started back in our sophomore year trip to forest.
Our trip to the forest?
Yes, while we were in the forest, I got separated from my group. I lost my way. It was lunchtime and I thought I was making my way to our meeting place. But I was really just going further into the forest. Didn't matter how much I tried, I couldn't find my way out. I was really scared. I was about ready to cry when I heard someone calling my name. When I turned around, I was looking at someone from another class that I didn't know well. But it was you.
Oh. Hey, I remember that now. I did find Kay deep in the forest and called out to her. I was walking in the forest with another group who was worried about a girl missing. Our group split off and helped with the search. As I look back on it, it was a dangerous situation. Everyone was out of their minds looking for her. I'd made signs on the path as I walked so I could find my way back, so we had no trouble finding our way back. But I was lucky to find Kay.
After that, I began being interested in you. I saw you pick up stray cats and dogs or helping a lost child. Seeing you do that, I started to like you more.
Ah, I see. Me helping stray cats meant that it was usually on the weekends, so she must have been following me since that day in the forest. So she didn't become complicated. She's been this way from the beginning.
Hey,
Huh?
I told you, Rai. Can I take a picture now?
Okay. She's too cute. Oh, I guess I promised.
Thank you.
Do you like taking pictures of me?
Yes, I do. I'll keep it forever.
She's not a bad person, and she is cute. If I let her do what she wants, the other side won't come out, and she won't do anything cruel. So why not? Kay was really pretty, so I decided not to think about it much. And Kay and I started dating. Kay, let's have fun together.
Oh, yes, it's going to be fun, Kazuki.
It seems like Kay understood what I was saying. She was happy with a big smile. I think it was a good decision. So she let me go home Sunday night. Then on Monday, she came and picked me up in her limousine and we went to school together. When I got out of the limousine with Kay, all the other kids were surprised. When she held my arm, all the guys cried their hearts out. As I thought, Kay was very popular. I was thinking I was going to have fun in school, but I thought too soon. The way some of the guys looked at me was tough, but there was something even tougher. When I was talking with some other girl, without any warning, Kay would be standing behind me and she would be glaring at me.
Kazuki, you're cheating on me.
That's what she says. On days that I make her mad like that, Kay takes me to her place. Then I spend the night and we sleep together. Doing that makes her feel better. Apparently, I wasn't completely ready to date Kay, but she is usually her cute self. And I think I want to try and work around her other self as we date.
I, Junya Miyamoto, moved to Tokyo for university. It's been about 2 months and I'm slowly getting used to living on my own and going to university. I've gotten used to the city, so I'm meeting a friend who moved here 7 years ago. We've been separated for a long time. Oh, it's him! Ray, long time no see!
Yeah, it's been a while. You haven't changed at all.
Yeah, you haven't changed either. I think you've gotten a little more handsome, though.
Who knows?
Well, even after I moved out, we still made phone calls and played online games, so it doesn't feel like it's been 7 years.
It sure doesn't. We often stayed up all night playing games together.
Oh, by the way, who's that girl back there?
Oh, let me introduce you. This is Sayaka Kurosawa. We're friends from high school, and we go to the same university.
I'm Sayaka Kurosawa. Nice to meet you. Ray said he was meeting his best friend, so I followed him here.
Oh, I see.
In the meantime, let's go someplace we can sit down.
Yeah, there's a squares over there, so let's go.
Okay, Ray. You really love squares, don't you?
It's nice. I like the vibe of the store.
Oh, I know what you mean. We didn't have those in the countryside where we lived.
I know, right? Junya, you really know what you're talking about.
You guys are so close, even though you said it's been years since you've seen each other.
Then the three of us headed to the cafe while talking. Squarebox, the cafe with the highest sales in Japan where adults work on their laptops and students come by after school. This is the second time I've been here. I still get nervous ordering here for some reason. Let's see, I'll have a tall iced coffee.
Yes, a tall iced coffee. That'll be 400 yen. I think this might be the first time I've seen someone ordered an iced coffee at Squares.
Menu's too complicated for me to understand. Plus, I'm not really into the sweet stuff.
Come to think of it, you always haven't liked sweet things.
Yeah, I bet you can't order something complicated either.
2 tall vanilla shot chocolate square box mocha chip cream frappuccinos. Yes, let me confirm your order. 2 tall vanilla shot chocolate square box mocha chip cream frappuccinos. That'll be 1,200 yen.
Was that a spell? You're amazing too, but I'm more impressed by the waitress.
Right? I was so surprised when I first came here.
Then we went over to Kurosawa-san, who got the seats for us.
Thanks for holding the seats. Here, was this okay?
Yeah, thanks. Here, the money.
They both seem used to coming here. Ray said he's been living in the city since he moved, so I wonder if he comes to these places often. Maybe I should have gotten something else since I'm here.
You're thinking you should have gotten something else, aren't you?
How did you know?
You always wear your expressions on your face. This is sweet, but do you want to try some?
Oh, thanks. You can have some of mine too.
Oh, yeah. I'll take some then.
Yeah, it's a little too sweet, but it's pretty good.
You guys aren't actually dating, are you? Sayaka!
Kurosawa-san, we're both guys.
Oh, sorry. I just thought you two were acting like a couple who just got together.
Well, Ray does have a pretty face, so even in elementary school, people mistook him for a girl.
You're right.
I'd love to hear more about your elementary school days. You were both pretty close, right?
Sure. The first time we met was in 3rd grade. Ray moved into the countryside apartment complex where I lived when he was in 3rd grade. Ray was shy and played alone in the park near the apartment complex.
Hey, you don't look familiar.
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
I'm Junya Miyamoto.
And you are?
Kitazo Rei.
Ray, huh? That's a cool name. All right, Ray. Let's play in the sandbox over there together.
Then I pulled Ray's hand and took him to the sandbox to play.
Junya-kun, do you come here often?
Yeah, we usually play here after school. I've never seen you before. Are you not from around here?
No, I just moved into that apartment complex yesterday.
Oh, I see. So you go to Aoba Elementary too?
No, I go to a private elementary school.
I see. Oh, that's too bad. Well, we can always play here, so it's no big deal even if we go to different schools.
Yeah, you're right.
And so after school, we would come to this park to hang out.
Is there someone you like, Junya?
Why all of a sudden? I don't really know about that kind of stuff.
Then what kind of girl do you like?
Someone fun to play with. What about you? Me too. I like someone fun to hang out with. Right? Anyways, let's play on the swings today. I guess if you were a girl, you'd be my type. Huh? Of course! It's fun to hang out with you. Actually, I've been keeping this a secret, but... Well, I'd be in trouble if you were a girl. What? Why? Because the movie my mom was watching yesterday said how friendships with the other gender don't work. I see. Well, anyways, weren't you about to say something just now? No, well, actually, I can't do back hip circles. Oh, that's it? Then let's practice together. Yeah.
And that's how you were able to do back hip circles.
Yeah. Can I ask a few things that I've been wondering about?
Yeah, what?
I want to ask Ray, but why did you dress like that when you were little? Because of a character in a cartoon I used to like. He was so cool. You don't have to dig up my dark past like that. I mean, you dressed up as a male character and even went to different elementary schools. That's impossible to notice, isn't it?
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Are they hiding something?
Oh, well, let's talk about something else then. Is there someone you like right now, Miyamoto-kun?
What? Why the sudden talk about romance?
Because you were talking about your type when you were reminiscing earlier.
Well, yeah, but I don't have anyone I like or dating. And it's only been 6 months since I moved here.
Hey? Good for you, Ray. Sayaka, don't say unnecessary things.
Why is it a good thing for Ray that I don't have a girlfriend?
It's because...
No way!
Oh! You finally realized Ray is a girl?
Was it because you were making bets on whether or not I have a girlfriend?
That's how you take it? I wouldn't do something in such bad taste.
Oh, then why?
Ray isn't dating anyone either, so if Miyamoto-kun had a girlfriend, it would make Ray feel like you're getting ahead, don't you think?
Well, I guess so. I thought Ray and Kurosawa-san were dating, but I guess not. But the fact that Sayaka-san came along when she found out that Ray and I were going to meet must mean that Sayaka-san likes Ray and wanted to see me, his old friend. That's why Sayaka-san asked me about my romance story earlier. It's her tactic to ask me first so she can draw it out of Ray. Sayaka-san seems like a nice person, so I'll help her out here. Ray, when you were little, you said your type was someone fun to be with, but what about now?
Someone kind, I guess?
Someone kind, huh? Anything more specific than that? Like a pretty face or a certain hairstyle?
Short hair, a little insensitive and slow, but kind on the inside.
Your tastes are a bit odd. Sayaka-san seems sharp in a lot of ways, so maybe she's not Ray's type.
How about you, Junya?
I'm the same as I used to be. I'd rather hang out with someone I enjoy talking with.
I see. Then maybe I have a chance.
Huh? What did you say?
No, it's nothing.
Alright then. I want to support Sayaka-san's quest for love, but if she's not Ray's type, I probably shouldn't because that might be a nuisance for him. But with what we're talking about here, I might be right, so I'll just ask lightly. Might be a good opportunity for her to appeal to Ray. Kurosawa-san, what kind of person are you into?
Huh? Me? A tall, good-looking guy, I guess?
Huh? Ray's only about 165 centimeters. Maybe I'm mistaken?
Oh, I see. Miyamoto-kun, just so you know, I have a boyfriend. The guy in this picture.
Oh, is that right? What? I thought you were into Ray.
Hey, Junya, why are you so disappointed to hear that Sayaka has a boyfriend?
No, it's not like that.
Then what is it? Miyamoto-kun thought I liked Ray, so you tried to assist me, right?
Wow, you got it all figured out. Kurosawa-san was sharp after all.
Oh, I thought of something good just now. Hey, Miyamoto-kun, do you want a girlfriend right now?
I don't have one, so I'd like to, but it's not so easy meeting new people.
I have a friend who's looking for a boyfriend, and she's definitely a good match for you. Why don't you meet her?
Oh, if there's such a girl, I'd love to be introduced.
Hey, Sayaka, what are you trying to do? I didn't know you could make such a scary face, Ray. Ray, give me your ear for a second. What? Sure.
Then Ray and Kurosawa-san whispered to each other.
Okay, let's meet up at the same place next Saturday then.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna head home soon.
Yeah, thanks for today. It was nice to see you again after all these years.
Yeah, see you soon.
Then I went about my college life as usual, and a week passed in the blink of an eye. Meeting a girl for the first time makes me nervous. I bought new clothes for today. I hope it doesn't look weird. Girl is running over here. Is it her?
Sorry I'm late.
No, you're not late at all. Wait, Ray?
I'm Reiko?
No, it's definitely Ray. You look like a girl today. You have the exact same voice.
I guess you found out right away. Sayaka's plan was for me to confess my feelings to you if you didn't notice, and then tell you after we start going out.
We just met last week. It was pretty obvious.
Yeah, but I'm sorry I hid it from you. This is the real me.
Yeah, it's definitely a surprise. I had no idea you had a thing for cross-dressing.
What?
No, you're quite pretty and your makeup looks good. You don't get this quality overnight. If it wasn't me, no one would think you were a guy.
I've been a girl since birth!
No way. Wait, you did turn me down vigorously when I invited you to a public bath or a swimming pool. Oh, seriously? You were a girl?
Yeah, that's right.
Why didn't you tell me you were a girl in elementary school?
It was hard for me to say because you said friendship can't be formed between opposite genders.
Oh, that's definitely hard to say. I'm sorry. I've said a lot of insensitive things in the past because I thought you were a guy.
Yeah, getting asked to go to the bathroom together was a bit of a problem.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's my fault for not telling you in the first place. More importantly, you don't dislike me now that you found out I'm a girl, right?
Yeah, of course.
Thank goodness. I should have told you earlier then.
Yeah, but I understand it wouldn't have been an easy thing to say. It's my fault for not realizing you were a girl after all. I must be really insensitive and slow for not noticing it for all these years. Wait, I feel like I've heard somewhere recently how I'm insensitive and slow. Oh, it's Ray's type. Wait, what?
Stupid. You're so slow. I even told you earlier about Sayaka's plan, how I would confess and go out with you.
You're right.
Junya, I've liked you ever since you invited me to hang out when I was anxious after just moving. Please, go out with me.
If you're okay with someone this insensitive and slow, I'd love to. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, let's just go somewhere to hang out.
Yeah, let's do that. Huh? Ray!
I've always wanted to do this. It's okay, right?
Yeah. It's making me nervous, so please go easy on me. Things have changed dramatically since we were best friends in elementary school. Well, we'll always be friends like this. Half an hour later.
Hey! That's Rei and Miyamoto-kun!
Oh, Kurosawa-san!
Oh, it must have gone well by the looks of it.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Thanks, Sayaka. Yeah, no problem. Now I'm finally free from the whining and complaining.
Whining and complaining?
Yeah, Ray and I have been living together since we started university, and she'd ask me for advice after every call with you on the phone. Sayaka! You guys are already dating, so it's fine. She was complaining just last week about how you didn't notice. And she's been asking me for advice all night long, even after she made the decision to ask you out. That's why I haven't slept well, even though I have a date with my boyfriend today. Sayaka, that's enough! Fine. I'll go on with my date then. But I'm glad your 10-year quest for love came true. Oh, Sayaka, you're such a meddler.
But she's such a nice person. Plus, I got to hear some cute stories about you.
That kind of thing is what makes you insensitive, you know?
But you like that, don't you?
Stupid.
I made too much chicken today. I thought maybe you could have some.
Is what Shizuka Higurashi said when she brought me some food. She's the pretty girl who lives next to me, Kazuki Iyama. I heard that she's a widow, but at 25, she's not that much older than me, in my 3rd year at university. Sorry again.
Not at all. You're the one doing me a favor. It's no good. I keep making double portions by mistake.
Shizuka probably still hasn't forgotten about her husband. After that, I ate the meat and potatoes she gave me, together with a bento from the store in my room. Delicious as always. Shizuka really is a good cook. She started giving me meals 2 months ago. They were so delicious it was like eating at a restaurant every day. Of course I felt guilty about being given free food all the time, so I tried to give her money, but no matter how many times I insisted, she wouldn't accept it. She'd say, "It's my own fault for making too much, so don't worry," or, "If anything, you're the one doing me a favor. You're cute, a good cook, and on top of that, super kind. You really are a wonderful person." To tell the truth, I'd fallen for Shizuka. I mean, how could I not fall for someone so perfect? My phone? My sister? Unusual. I wonder what's up. At 25, my sister's 4 years older than me, but I hadn't heard from her ever since she'd left home. Hello?
Oh? Hey, Kazuki. It's been a while.
Yeah? What's up?
I have a small favor to ask you.
Huh? You want me to look after Miyu? Why? Miyu is my sister's daughter.
Like I said, I have to go abroad for a week for work. So, will you take care of her in the meantime? You're on summer break now, right?
How do you know I'm on summer break? And what about your husband?
We broke up a month ago.
Huh? That's why I'm asking you.
You're the only one I can count on, Kazuki.
What about mom and dad?
Not a chance. We had a fight and I left home. There's no way I can go back after all this time.
Right. Our parents were opposed to the job my sister wanted to do, and she left home at the same time she graduated high school. Well, if you're in trouble, I guess it can't be helped. When do you want me to have her?
Now.
Now? What the hell?
We're already outside your room.
Huh? No way!
Howdy!
Come on, sis, you can't just turn up like this!
It's fine, it's fine.
No, it's an inconvenience! Huh? Miyu. When I looked down because my clothes were being tugged, there was my sister's daughter, Miyu.
Good evening, big bro.
Good evening, Miyu. You got big.
I'm 4 now, you know.
Wow, you are? You really did grow up. She's as cute as an angel as always.
Hey, give me a hug.
You want a hug?
Yes. My. Didn't take long for you to start getting spoiled.
Up we come!
Miyu, I'm always telling you, but this isn't your big brother. It's your uncle.
Hey, what are you saying? Big bro's fine.
Big bro!
No, but you're her uncle, aren't you?
I am, but I'm still like her big brother in terms of age. She seems to like calling me big bro, so you don't have to correct her.
Don't teach my daughter weird things.
I'm not!
Well, never mind. Anyways, I'll be gone for a week, so take good care of her. Bye, Miyu.
Bye-bye!
Miyu doesn't mind being separated from her mom at such a young age? Impressive.
Big bro, let's play!
Okay, what shall we play?
Hug!
Do you want lots of attention by any chance?
Yes!
Well, in that case, my heart was soothed as I played with Miyu, who was as cute as an angel. At this rate, this week will probably fly by without a hitch. Or so I thought, but...
I love my mommy!
On the night of the third day, Miyu started crying uncontrollably. Just like she said, she no longer seemed able to endure being without my sister. Miyu, don't cry! You can meet Mommy again in 4 days!
I want to see her!
This is bad. What do I do? My sister's in another country! She's gonna annoy the neighbors crying like this! Oh no, someone's here! Yes? Oh, Shizuka! Good evening!
I knew it. The crying was coming from your room.
I'm sorry. I'll stop her right away.
It's fine. Do you have a young child here?
Yes?
If it's okay with you, maybe I could hold her?
Huh?
I know it's none of my business, but if it's alright with you...
What do I do? Well, I can trust Shizuka. And at this rate, she's gonna keep annoying people. And so, I decided to let Shizuka hold her.
And what's her name?
Ah, it's Miyu.
Miyu? Okay. What's wrong, Miyu? Who are you? I live in the room next door. Why are you crying, Miyu? I want my mommy. Where's your mommy? I don't know. She just left.
Ah, Miyu! People will misunderstand if you say things like that.
I see. You must be sad without your mommy, huh? There.
Huh? She stopped crying.
Hey, Miyu, do you like pussycats? Pussycats? I like them. You do? Hey, look, Miyu, there's a pussycat here. Huh? Pussycat! Why? Mr. Pussycat came to see you.
Good evening, Miyu.
Huh? Mr. Pussycat spoke. Oh!
Shizuka's doing ventriloquism, but Miyu doesn't know. And why has she got a cat hand puppet?
Miyu, will you play with me?
Okay, I'll play with Mr. Pussycat.
And so, Shizuka and Miyu began playing with the cat puppet. After an hour had passed,
She fell asleep.
amazing. I can't believe you got her to sleep so easily.
Well, it was a past bedtime for a little girl of her age.
Still, you're good at this, aren't you? Do you have kids, Shizuka?
No, I don't have any children.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I just thought you looked so used to being around little kids.
I work in a nursery.
I see. So that's why.
Yes, I really love children, especially the younger ones.
So is that why you have the hand puppet?
Yes, I often practice at home for when I play with the kids.
That's amazing. She must really like kids.
Is it okay if I ask you a question too?
Sure. What is it?
Are you married, Mr. Yama?
What? Huh? Huh? Why?
I mean, Miyu.
No, it's not like that. She's my sister's daughter. I'm just looking after her while my sister's overseas for work.
Oh, I see.
Huh? Why does she look relieved? I might get the wrong idea with a reaction like that.
Right. You're still in university after all, so you're not married. Of course.
Right.
So Mio was saying she wants to see her mom. Is she gonna be overseas for a long time?
No, she said it'd only be a week, so about 4 more days.
I see. On the other hand, that means 4 more days she can't see her mom for.
When you put it that way, I have to keep Miyu happy for a whole 4 days. I wonder if a video call with her mom would calm her down.
I wonder. Miyu seems like she loves attention, and it might just make her want to see her mom in person even more.
In that case, she'd be impossible to handle.
If it's okay with you, I could come over to play with her for the next 4 days?
Huh? Are you sure?
I have work at the nursery on weekdays, so I can only come at night, but if I can help out even a little bit...
Thank you. By all means, please. To be honest, it feels impossible for me to watch Miyu on my own, and I'm super grateful that I'll get to hang out with Shizuka.
Well, in that case, I'll come back tomorrow.
Okay, thank you so much. After that, Shizuka put Miyu to bed and went home.
Hey, big bro, where's Mr. Pussycat?
When Miyu woke up the next day, she appeared to be looking for the cat puppet she'd been playing with before. Since she'd been doing this all morning, I still hadn't eaten breakfast. Today's a holiday, so there's a chance Shizuka might turn up soon. Ah, she's here!
Mr. Pussycat?
That's right. I think Mr. Pussycat and Shizuka are here.
Shizuka too?
Actually, shouldn't Shizuka be the main one? Never mind. Even though she calls me Big Bro, she calls Shizuka by her actual name, huh?
Good morning.
Good morning, Shizuka.
Good morning, Shizuka. Morning, Miu. Hey, where's Mr. Pussycat? He's here, look.
Good morning, Miu.
Morning, Mr. Pussycat.
You shouldn't have.
No, I wanted to bring him. More importantly, did you eat breakfast?
Actually, I haven't had a chance to eat all morning because Miyu's been so anxious to meet Mr. Pussycat.
I had a feeling you might not have. If it's okay with you, I could cook breakfast for us.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yes, I haven't eaten either, so I bought some ingredients.
Thanks. After that, Shizuka started cooking in my room. Apparently, she'd already cooked some rice at her place. Seeing her cook made me happy, but...
Mr. Pussycat.
Miyu seemed to be more interested in playing with the cat than eating. But...
Yummy!
After eating Shizuka's home-cooked food, her mood perked up immediately. It really is delicious.
Thank you. Oh, Miu, you have some food around your mouth. Huh?
Ah, you're right. We'll have to wipe it.
I'll use this tissue. Stay still for me, Miu. Okay. All right. All done. You're welcome.
Damn it. She's just too cute. Is she a goddess? Shizuka, with her kind personality and wonderful smile, had completely stolen my heart. Then, after the 3 of us finished our meal while laughing and joking, Miyu had become completely attached to Shizuka and was showering her in affection. To tell the truth, I was a little jealous.
Hey, Shizuka, are you Big Bro's girlfriend? Huh? No.
Miyu, what are you saying?
Huh? You're not? Big Bro, can Shizuka be your girlfriend?
Where did you learn that word?
Mommy's always saying she wishes Big Bro would hurry up and get a girlfriend.
What the hell is my sister saying to a little girl? And anyway, she's the one who should find someone new. Sorry, it's just silly talk from a little girl. Please ignore her.
But, since you mentioned it, if you don't happen to want a girlfriend, do you?
Huh?
Do you?
Well, yeah, I do.
I see. Would I be okay?
Huh? What is this all of a sudden?
No, I've lied to you for a long time. That's why I kept cooking too much food on purpose and bringing it over.
Huh? You were doing that on purpose? Wasn't she just cooking her husband's portion by mistake?
I know we're neighbors, but I couldn't just talk to you without a reason, so yes.
I'm surprised. Well, in that case, okay.
Really?
I like you too, Shizuka. Absolutely.
I'm so happy. Thank you, Mr. Yama. No, Kazuki.
After we became a couple in this way, I wanted to introduce Shizuka to my sister. And when she came over to pick up Miyu,
I can't believe you managed to bag the most popular girl from my high school. Not bad.
is what she said. It appears Shizuka and my sister used to be classmates. From then onward, Miyu, who had grown attached to Shizuka, came over to play regularly. The three of us, or sometimes the four of us, including my sister, spent our days having fun together and living in harmony. Maybe Miyu, who brought Shizuka and me together, really was an angel. It was my first summer as an 11th grader. This was when many of my classmates got sick from the changing seasons. My name is Kazuha Tsunemura. I'm one of the healthiest guys around, and I've never gotten sick. It was such a strength of mine that I even wrote it on my resume. Hey, Kazuha! One day, I was preparing to go home after school when some of my classmates called me over. Did you need something? Why are there so many of you? We're actually planning on going to the local karaoke bar. Ah, this was an invite to an after-school gathering. For the young people living out their last years of high school, it's an important part of their life. I honestly didn't know them very well. Nonetheless, I was their classmate. They probably invited me after seeing how bored I was. You want me to go that much? I guess I'll go. Man, being popular is so... So in the meantime, could you take these papers to Kusunoki? What? You're not inviting me for karaoke? Not only that, you're giving me extra work? Yeah, but don't you always refuse, saying, I need to watch my anime? But that's your job, not mine! Stop whining. Don't be so cranky, Tsunemura.
Hey, wanna go with us, Sunichi? It'll be fun.
No thank you. I need to watch my anime. See? You refused again! Well, I knew you'd say that. You always refuse. At least do us a favor this time, would you? Our teacher told me to take it to Kusunoki, but my house is a long way from her house. I'd go if I could, but I just can't take it over. With that, he passed me the papers. And I was to give those to Kusunoki. The only problem was... So what's the real reason? I don't really want to. She's always so suspicious. To be blunt, Kusunoki had a reputation for being the gloomy girl in class. Kusunoki was one of my classmates. She didn't have many friends, and I'd rarely seen her talk to anyone. If anything, she was hardly noticed by others, and she was often absent from class. To be fair, I didn't talk that much with my classmates either. So personally, I didn't feel so strongly about her. See you later, Kazuha! Wait! I promise, I'll buy you a smoothie. Later. I was annoyed by his idea that a single smoothie would make up for my extra work. He ignored me though, and left with his friends. So I was given the simple, yet irritating task of delivering homework to the Kusunoki residence. This should be the right place. Being here for the first time, I felt a bit unsure if I had found the right house. It probably was though, judging from the address and the house's nameplate. Let's just get this over with. I rang the doorbell, hoping it would be short and I could hurry home to catch my anime episodes.
Hello?
Hi, this is Tsunemura. I'm one of Azusa-san's classmates.
Wait, Tsunemura-kun!
A female voice answered me. I'd only given her my name, but I could tell she was in a rush on the other side of the intercom. I didn't know what that was about, but it was probably best to just pass on the papers. I'm here to deliver today's homework.
I'm on my way!
And so, I waited for her to come out. Now that I think about it,
Isn't this the first time I visited a girl at her house? I wasn't exactly here to chill out with her, but I couldn't help but feel a bit nervous. Being the two-dimensional being I was, this was the first time I visited a girl I knew at her house. Well, this is Kusunoki. I probably have nothing to worry about. Being the quiet and gloomy character she was, I likely had no need to be anxious. If anything, she would probably be more nervous than I was.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Finally, the door opened and... Huh? Out of the doorway appeared a beautiful young girl. Smooth, long hair hung down to her hips, her eyes were adorable, and her features so elegant. In a single moment, it looked as if an angel had appeared to greet me.
Thank you for sending my homework.
As she gave me her thanks, You're a trespasser, aren't you?
What? That's mean!
I was so shocked that I almost called the police on her. I didn't know who this girl was. This should have been Azusa-san's house. She wore glasses and had braided pigtails. According to my teacher, she lived with her parents as their only child. If that was the case, if you're not a trespasser, then you're a thief!
It's me! This is my house!
How? This should be Kusunoki-san's house!
I'm telling you! I'm Azusa Kusunoki! This is my house!
What did you say? I couldn't believe this adorable girl was the same gloomy classmate at school. How? What kind of trick is this?
You know you're being really rude, right?
It was simply shocking. I'm sorry, it's just, you're so beautiful. She was so different from the girl I knew.
Thanks. I haven't been told that for a while now.
It was only natural. I was sure most people had avoided her with the negative impression she gave off at school. But right now, she was a different person, and that dark vibe about her had completely disappeared.
Cinemura-kun, would you like to come inside?
Kusunoki-san suddenly opened the door up and ushered me in. What? Excuse me? I only came to give her her homework. I didn't intend to stay a while.
Huh? Isn't it normal to invite visitors inside?
It wasn't exactly normal. I started to get worried she might get tricked by someone in the future.
Just come on in. My mom brought some refreshments the other day.
Well, okay, sure. Thus, I was invited into a young girl's house for the first time in my life. What am I doing here? As I was thinking that...
Here's your tea, Cinemura-kun.
Oh, thank you. After I sat down on the sofa, Kusunoki-san brought over refreshments for us to drink.
These candies are great. Feel free to try them out. I'm so excited. This is the first time I invited a classmate over.
Kusunoki-san then sat down with me, her eyes beaming with curiosity. And I didn't really know what to say to her. The first time, I thought you'd have lots of people over.
I actually don't have any friends, so...
That was probably because of her typical appearance at school. If she were to go to school like she is now, she'd be one of the most popular girls in the place, not to mention having many admirers.
I tried to make friends, but I never had much luck.
How so?
I actually used to work as a fashion model.
Fashion model? Seeing her good looks, it wouldn't be surprising to see her as a fashion model. I googled her name to confirm it, and the results showed shots of her posing in swimsuits.
Don't just search up my name like that!
Crap! My nose was bleeding! I closed the browser on my phone, feeling guilty over what I saw. Kusunoki-san then turned to me with angry eyes.
Don't you know you shouldn't look up models on the internet when you're with them in person?
I'm pretty sure that applies to everyone, not just models.
Then why were you Googling my name?
It was just pure curiosity, I swear! It's strange, though. I think I saw the word retired when I looked her up.
Cinemura-kun, you're so weird.
What? I wasn't sure how to respond to her bluntness.
Oh wait, that's not what I meant! I mean, you don't really do anything after seeing me like this!
Well, it would obviously become a scandal if I did something. Besides, I've never been interested in anything other than escaping reality.
It's just, when I worked as a model, a lot of men looked at me the wrong way, so...
She had a point. If her schoolmates knew she was a model, she'd attract a lot of attention. And with her looks, it wouldn't be surprising if some boys started to have bad intentions with her. Personally, I'd only been interested in anime girls though, so I never felt like doing anything like that in real life. Wait, then you dress the way you do in school because...
Yeah, I figured people wouldn't notice if I changed my hair.
I see. That's why you give off that gloomy character you always...
So that's how people see me?
Oh, she didn't know that.
I've always been bad at socializing. I've never been able to make any friends. So, if you're willing, could you...
She mumbled, with a shy expression on her face. I felt my face turn red as I noticed her cute, embarrassed eyes.
Could you be my friend?
Nervous as she was, she managed to ask me what she wanted, and I told her, of course I will.
You will?
How could I say no?
Cinnamon, no, thank you! Thank you so much!
She just wanted to be friends with me, yet she was overjoyed for such a humble request. Even I felt happy as I saw her cheerful face.
Now that we're friends, could we... I heard that friends should bake together.
Who told you that? I got even more concerned that someone might take advantage of her in the future. For the first few days of our friendship, I couldn't help but feel worried for her. The next day...
Good morning, Cinnamon.
Kusunoki-san appeared at my doorstep. Why are you here?
I heard that friends walked to school together, so
I felt like she was just making up an excuse to meet up with me before school. Still, okay, just give me a minute to get dressed. Sorry to keep you waiting.
I don't mind. It's okay.
Kusunoki-san gave me a timid smile as I came out the door. I wondered if that stuttering tone was normal for her. She wasn't like that yesterday. Never mind. Shall we go?
Yes.
You seem really nervous.
Well, yes. This is the first time I've gone to school with a friend. I just became friends with you yesterday. I keep getting worried that I might be causing trouble for you.
I don't really mind. I think it's normal for friends to walk together.
Really?
Yep, just relax.
Then, could I splash water on your face whenever I want?
No, please don't. That would only get her in trouble. We chatted all the way to school. We talked about the things we liked and what we do on the weekends, among other things. As the conversation went on, Kusunoki-san loosened up and talked to me the same way we did at her house. But when we arrived at school and entered the classroom, something unexpected happened.
Look, Tsunemura just came in with Kusunoki. What happened with those two yesterday?
When I came in with Kusunoki-san, it caused a commotion among our classmates. I knew everyone else only saw Kusunoki-san as the dark, gloomy girl in class. I couldn't make out, though, why it was so strange for them to simply see me come into class at the same time as her.
Cinnamon, let's go to the rooftop. I feel uncomfortable here.
Maybe you should change your look. I feel like if you don't, everyone will only get more suspicious and you won't be able to make more friends. She was shy and timid, but she really was a kind and beautiful girl. Especially with the rumors going around, I thought it might have been better to change her appearance. As I talked to her, though, I noticed that Kusunoki-san seemed to have blanked out. Kusunoki-san? Were you listening? It was starting to feel awkward and lonely talking to her without a response, especially with no one else on the rooftop.
Huh? Oh, sorry. It's just, I've always wanted to eat together with a friend. I guess I got distracted.
Never mind. It's okay. Hearing her words, I knew that I had to do something for this kind girl. As her first friend, I just had to do something. All right, Kusunoki-san. Let's talk about what we're going to do today. That day after school, Kusunoki-san invited me over to her house again.
Permission to speak!
Kusunoki-san had changed from her school uniform to her casual clothes. She waved her hand in an adorable way. Yep, permission granted.
Thank you. I'd really like to go out with a friend.
I found myself teary-eyed after hearing her words. She was a high schooler. I could only imagine how she grew up without any friends. I just knew I had to grant her wish. Then I'll go with you. Let's meet sometime this weekend.
Yay! Thank you, Cinemaricon! That reminds me, you like anime and manga, right?
Quite a bit, yes.
I'm a fan too. So, would you care to watch with me?
I'd love to. What do you want to watch?
I love this scene!
So do I. Still, I honestly never thought you liked anime.
A cameraman from my modeling job recommended it to me once. I've been watching ever since.
Cool. Oh, the heroine just blushed.
I've always wanted friends.
As I was getting into the show, she muttered those words. This was the scene where the protagonists bonded together in friendship. At the time, I didn't fully understand what she was thinking as she watched that scene. You have a friend.
I sure do.
After that, we somehow achieved the impossible by watching the entire first season of the one cool anime. By the time we finished, it was already dark.
Would you want to stay for the night?
What? I didn't expect her to make such an absurd suggestion, even if it was already late.
But isn't it typical for friends to sleep over?
I think that would only apply if you were with another girl. I would definitely need to teach her what typical friends were like later on. A week later, for the most part, life went on as usual. I was the same boring person in class, and school wasn't all that different. The only thing was...
You okay? You're spending a lot of time with Kusunoki recently. It's not normal to stick around with someone like her. Want to come hang out with us?
My classmates started to be concerned about my being with Kusunoki, and it made me angry inside. No thank you.
Man, you're weird.
All if you ever need us. With that, my classmates left me alone. Man, are they annoying. I let out a sigh after they left.
Cinemura-kun?
That was when Kusunoki-san appeared in the doorway. You heard that?
Yeah.
She overheard what my classmates said to me. After hearing all that, it would only be natural for her to feel hurt. I felt guilty for some reason, despite the fact I was the one who defended her. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Just let them say whatever they want.
But doesn't that bother you?
She said, her voice tearing up. She was worried for me, despite the fact those comments were aimed at her. She's too kind, I thought, as I gently lifted her hair and peeked at her eyes. It's okay. I don't mind.
Cinemura-kun.
We're going out tomorrow. Don't be so sad. Kusunoki-san looks stunned.
Cinemura-kun, thank you. I feel better already.
She answered, with the cute smile of the beautiful girl I've come to know. Under those bangs, the dark impression about her had disappeared. I'm excited for tomorrow.
I can't wait either. Don't be late, okay?
I promise I'll sleep tight for tomorrow. As she smiled, I found myself feeling even more excited for tomorrow.
Cinemura-kun. That night, I kept thinking about Cinemura-kun. He was the first real friend I've ever made. I'm glad I mustered up the courage to talk to him. Ever since I started working as a model, I've never had any friends. It's no surprise. I've always been shy. Didn't even go to school much because of my job. Never understood how to make friends. And if everyone knew about me being a model... In truth, the attention I got was especially bad in 9th grade. It was so stressful back then. But Cinemura-kun is different. Cinemura-kun accepted me for who I was, even when he knew about me being a model. He became my friend and even defended me when others gossiped about me. Am I falling in love? My heart was pounding. I felt my heartbeat getting faster just by thinking about him. I can't wait for tomorrow. I slept soundly, thinking only about Cinemura-kun that night.
So came the day when I would meet up with Kusunoki-san. I was so excited that I arrived 20 minutes early. Darn, I came too early. I guessed it was okay, though. I had my phone with me, so it wouldn't be so boring to wait for her. Now that I think of it, This is my first day out with a girl. Thanks to my boring personality, I'd never gone out for fun like this with someone else. Wait, wouldn't that mean we're on a date? I was going out with a girl, just the two of us. Looking at us, it'd only be natural for someone to think of us as a couple, but we were friends to begin with, so this just had to be different.
There you are!
Oh! She had done up her long, straight hair just like she had at home. Her outfit was gorgeous and made her look all the more beautiful.
How do I look?
You look great. I could hear the people around us murmuring about how cute she was.
Thanks.
She gave me an innocent giggle. My heart pounded as I saw her blush. Let's go then.
Yes, we're going to the movies first, right?
Yep. I didn't decide on which movie though. So let's see when we get there. As I did my best to hide my reddened face, we walked together to the movie theater. We couldn't find an anime movie though, so we ended up watching a popular young romance film instead.
That was intense.
It was. After watching that, both of us weren't quite sure what to say. I think we kept going back to the kissing scenes.
So, that's what it's like to kiss.
Wait! If that's all she took from it, I wasn't sure what to do after this. This is a movie couples would watch together. Maybe we chose the wrong genre.
It's...
You could also watch it with another girl, but a girl and boy just watching it for fun feels so weird. There was a cute girl next to me and a passionate love story on the screen in front of me. I couldn't help but feel awkward watching that with a girl I was simply friends with.
It was fun, though.
Yeah, I guess it isn't bad to watch other kinds of movies from time to time.
That too, but it's fun to watch movies with a friend. I actually quit modeling because I wanted friends.
Really?
Yes, I couldn't go to school often and I felt too shy to make friends with fellow models. Yet, I kept feeling drawn to my favorite anime characters and how they had fun with their friends.
So that's why you quit modeling.
You can probably guess the rest.
I could imagine, with how she was before we became friends.
I really do feel happy now. Every day is so fun. Ever since you became my friend.
I'm glad to hear that. But you should try to make other friends too. I mean, you probably should have other friends. You'll have more fun than being friends with just me. It'll be nice to have other girls to be with too. Simply put, there was a limit to the fun things she could do with just me.
Do you think I can do it?
I know you can. I'll help you.
Tsunemura-kun, why are you doing all this for me?
Well, that was because we're friends. It's what friends do. That's what friends are for.
I really do love him.
Huh? Did you say something?
No, never mind.
Really? I was pretty sure I heard something. I guessed it was nothing though, if she said not to mind.
All right, I'll do my best to make more friends.
Kusunoki-san then jumped to her feet as she fist-pumped the air in excitement. I felt happy for her. That's the spirit, Kusunoki-san. I'll help whenever I can.
Thanks, Tsunemura-kun. Let's go and have more fun.
With the awkwardness gone, we continued on with our day. We went to a lot of places. The arcade, shopping, stopping by the cafe. I could tell Kusunoki-san had fun the whole time, and it was just as fun for me to be with her. The next week, I always dreaded Mondays, but today was different. Strange. She didn't come with me. For these past few weeks, Kusunoki-san walked with me to school every day, but today she told me to go ahead without me. What was up with her? I was honestly a bit worried. Hey, who's that girl? I don't remember her being in our class. As I was worrying about Kusunoki-san, I noticed my classmates causing another commotion. Great. Starting the day with a ruckus.
Good morning, Tsunemura-kun.
Good morning. I was getting worried. Ah! The moment I looked, I couldn't hide my surprise. You're here like that?
You don't have to be so loud. It's embarrassing.
I apologized. But why did you make up so suddenly? You never came to school like that before. I kinda did wonder why she specifically never came to school like this, but...
I did my homework.
Homework?
You said I'd be able to make friends if I changed my appearance, so I
understood her. She remembered what I told her on the rooftop, and she changed her look as I suggested. Hey, isn't she... If she's sticking around with Tsunemura, it's gotta be Kusunoki! Wait, I've seen that girl! She's that model that retired a few months back! The entire class was shocked to see Kusunoki-san as she was now. It's only natural. She changed from the dark, shadowy student in class to the beautiful young girl she really was. Maybe I've already helped you with everything I could. I overheard the commotion surrounding us, but it sounded like no one was talking bad about her. Given time, I knew our schoolmates would want to get to know her, and she would have many friends. To be honest, I felt a little lonely about that.
Tsunemura-kun, there's something I need to tell you.
As I was thinking as such, Kusunoki-san called out to me. She looked as if she was trying her hardest not to be embarrassed. Then she said,
I love you, Tsunemura-kun!
Huh? It all started when I went to deliver Kusunoki-san her homework. She turned out to be a shy yet beautiful girl. Then I became her friend. Now she had confessed to me. When I went to give her her homework, I never imagined that it would lead to this. But I was so happy to hear that she loved me.
You're bored next Saturday, right?
That's how the conversation was going with my sister, Himika Haruyama. So what if I'm bored?
You know, it's pretty sad that your record of not having a girlfriend is as long as your age.
Why would you say something that would intentionally make someone sad?
Relax, dude, relax.
Yeah, no, you're annoying me.
Anyway, I have a great story for you.
What?
Do you want to try matchmaking with my friend?
Huh? Are you serious?
Dead serious. What do you think?
If she's your friend, she's 4 or 5 years older than me, so 27 or 28?
Do not mention age.
Okay, sorry.
You started working this year. It's a great opportunity. Consider it an early present.
Matchmaking is my birthday present? I don't want to go to some matchmaking with someone I don't know.
Oh, don't worry. It's someone you're familiar with.
Huh? Who is it?
I guess you'll just have to find out.
Okay, I guess.
Okay, I'll let her know it's on.
Wait, she was the one that suggested it?
Oh, so when are you free?
Did you just ignore me?
Shut up. Next Saturday is good, right?
Huh? I mean, I'm free Saturdays and Sundays, so I should be fine.
Okay, she'll be okay too. I'll let her know it's on next Saturday then. I'll be in touch.
My sister hung up. She is definitely someone who runs on her own schedule. I guess it's someone I know. Wonder who it is. Even if it's my sister's friend, I probably haven't hung around them much considering she's about 5 years older than me. I have a few people in mind, but why doesn't she worry about her own boyfriend? Whatever, I'll deal with it. My sister's been saying that she'll be single forever and she's never had a boyfriend. She tries to find someone for me. She's a little strange. I wanted a girlfriend, so it all works out, so I just waited in anticipation for that Saturday. Then, the day of the matchmaking.
Yo, Kenya.
Hey, sis. Can I have a word real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
Why are you matchmaking in my room?
Huh? Is there a problem?
No, I'm just a little embarrassed is all. It's lunchtime. Why don't we go to a store or something?
Huh? I mean, it costs money if you rent out a place that looks like a typical matchmaking location.
Wow, that's where you cut costs?
You probably shouldn't complain so much.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. My sister had some weight in her voice, so I quit arguing. I was scared.
The girl is here, so stop complaining so much. Come on, Kokone. Stop pulling.
Huh? Kokone?
Hey, Kenya.
Miss Kujoin! Kakone Kujoin. She was my sister's high school best friend. She came over to our house often, so I know her well. When I was a senior in high school, she was my teacher.
Kakone's parents are just yelling at her to get married soon, so I figured I'd introduce the two of you to each other.
I see. You should have told me on the phone then.
Shut up!
Yep, sorry.
You're seriously such a bully toward him. Oh, come on. I just love him so much. Yeah, I guess that's one way of putting it. Anyways, let's start. Come on, Kenya, show us where to go.
Yeah. I invited her to the living room just like she asked for.
All right, I'll be reading manga in this room, so let me know when you two are done.
Oh, you gonna go somewhere?
You're not kids anymore. You probably get along better without me there. Bye! Yeah, I'll ask for you when we're done, Himeka.
Okay.
I'd say let's start with introductions, but we already know each other, so...
Yeah.
So, let me know about what's been going on.
Well, I graduated college and I was able to find a job at a large company.
I see. You studied hard, unlike Himeka.
Yeah, she doesn't like studying.
Yeah, she was really a pain in the butt when we were in high school.
I always saw Miss Kujoin making my sister study. My sister was able to graduate with no failing grades because of her. How are you, Miss Kujoin? What have you been up to?
I've been working as a teacher.
I see.
Yeah, and can you stop calling me Miss Kujoin?
Huh?
I'm not your teacher anymore, and this is supposed to be a matchmaking thing. I feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Okay, how is Kujoin?
Are you serious?
About what?
This is a matchmaking. You can call me by my first name. I'll call you by yours.
Oh, sorry. You always call me by my first name, so I figured it was just like usual. I figured since my sister and I had the same last name, she was calling me by my first name. Okay then, how about Miss Kakone?
Okay,
So, do you have any questions for me?
let me think. Nothing really.
Yeah, I figured. I've only ever hung out with her when my sister was around, so I haven't really talked to her since she became a teacher. I know she's cool and calm.
Why don't we just go get Himeka now?
So, here we are.
Huh? That was too fast! It hasn't even been 10 minutes!
There's nothing to talk about.
Okay, I'll help you two out in the name of best friend and being your sister.
Thanks.
Yeah, that'll help a lot. Let's go to a bar.
Huh? A bar?
Yeah, let's have some drinks.
It's still lunch?
You have to rely on the power of alcohol. Plus, it's your day off, so there's no such thing as too early to drink.
I think you just want to have some drinks, sis.
What did you say?
Nothing, ma'am.
Any objections?
No, ma'am.
You're being educated.
We went to a small private bar.
Come on, Kakone, drink! I'm drinking.
Sis, you shouldn't be so pushy.
It's fine. You'll like what you see.
Huh? I didn't understand what she said until I saw what happened next.
Yeah.
Kone?
Here we go.
Sis, what is this?
Isn't it cute? She acts like a cat when she's drunk.
I don't understand.
I guess it's because she always wanted a cat when she grew up, then now she wants to be a cat.
That makes no sense at all.
Oh, come on, don't be such a square. Go on, Kakone, get spoiled. Meow.
What? Kakone? Stop, Kakone. What are you doing, sis?
You're happy and you know it.
That's not the problem here. This is gonna be so awkward once you're sober!
It's okay. She doesn't remember anything after she's turned into a cat.
That's not the problem! How has nothing happened to her already?
She's pretty good at controlling who she drinks with. She never drinks with anyone except me.
I see. I guess that's the silver lining. I don't know what a guy would do to her like this. But I do feel like she's trusting the wrong person considering my sister is, well, my sister.
Hey, tell me what you're thinking about me right now.
Oh, nothing.
You're acting sus.
No, seriously.
Huh, I see. Well, whatever. Let's go home. We're not getting anywhere with Kokone anyway.
Huh? Oh, she's asleep.
Yeah, she doesn't last long when she's a cat. That's cute though, right? 'Cause she's so uptight when she's sober.
I mean, I guess so.
All right, carry her then.
I'm gonna carry her?
Yeah, of course. I can't carry her.
But...
Don't bitch and moan, strong man. Or should I introduce her to your special collection in the closet?
How do you know about that?
I was bored, so I looked around a second ago.
Why would you do that? That's not okay. You only had a few minutes anyway. How did you?
Don't think you can hide anything from me. So, take care of her.
Fine. I headed to my sister's house with Miss Kokone in tow.
Where am I?
Oh, you're awake.
Kenya, why are you here?
You got drunk and passed out.
Oh yeah, we were at a bar.
Yeah. My sister said that you wake up a little, so I was just waiting. I didn't expect her to actually wake up. They really are best friends.
So, where is Himeka?
Oh, she's taking a shower.
I see. So, it's just us?
I mean, yeah. Miss Kokone?
Can you forget about what happened at the bar?
You remember?
Yeah.
But sis said you forget everything.
I pretended not to remember because if I don't, Himeka would tease me till I died.
I see. Then why don't you just not drink?
If I turn it down after saying I don't remember, she's gonna assume I'm lying.
I see. So you have to drink.
Yeah.
That's why she can't stop. But if she's embarrassed every time, she should probably put an end to it somewhere. But she's so cute when she's embarrassed. She's usually very pretty anyway. Okay, well, I'll forget about it then.
You don't have to say it out loud.
No, that's not what I meant. But it was very cute.
What are you saying? You're not gonna trick me, mister.
Seriously, I thought so.
Mm,
Why are you upset?
because you're teasing me.
I'm not teasing you.
You're only saying things to trap me.
What are you talking about?
You used to always say that you liked me and that I was pretty when we would play games together.
Huh? I mean, I did say that, but I looked at her as a sister considering she was 5 years older than me.
And somehow I became your teacher and you started avoiding me.
I mean, I figured that if I acted all friendly towards you, you might have some troubles.
You didn't have to avoid me. I was pretty hurt.
I'm sorry.
Huh.
Why am I being told off right now? She's acting like a child. Maybe she's still a little drunk?
Oh, look at that. She's being honest.
Sis? What do you mean?
She comes off as cool and mature, but she's pretty childish inside.
So this is who she really is?
Don't ignore me. Yeah, the spoiled little girl is the real her. I've seen it a few times when she was in college, but she never showed it to you because she was a big sis.
I'm just surprised.
When she drinks and turns into a cat, she wakes up like this. It's cute, right?
It's cute, but
Stop ignoring me.
sorry. I'm just surprised by the gap in her personality. She's so cute.
Hey, Kakone. How do you feel about Kenya?
Why are you asking her that?
I like him. I always have.
Kakone?
I always liked him, but he suddenly got all manly and good-looking. I always watched you helping people out in high school, so I fell for you.
I didn't know that she felt that way about me.
How do you feel about her?
I think she's pretty and thought she was mature like you, but I didn't look at her romantically.
Wasn't she cute today?
I mean, she was cute, but it was almost like she was younger than me.
Right? Then don't think about it too much. Today was about matchmaking.
That's true. Miss Kakone, will you go out with me?
You sure?
Yeah, I'd love to go out with you.
Of course. I want to date you too. Let's have fun together, Kenya.
That's how I started dating her. Afterwards, as she started sobering up, she turned bright red and was so embarrassed, but she didn't take back our dating. So we started dating and have been spending our days happy. By the way, the reason Sis suggested this matchmaking session was from Kakone's suggestion. She was pretty cool looking, but it turns out she was fairly sweet.
Huh?
That girl that's staring at me unsatisfied is Shion. She's gonna be my stepsister. Apparently, she's 6 years younger than me and just started working this year. She's cute, but she seems difficult to get along with.
Shion, what are you upset about?
I don't like it.
You said it was fine if your mom remarried.
That's not what I mean. Why do I have to live with you? That's why I'm upset.
You can't live alone yet.
I can't too.
You haven't done your own laundry or cooked for yourself.
What? Don't tell people that. It's embarrassing.
I see, you haven't cooked at all? What about cooking at school?
Excuse me?
Huh?
I'll have you know, I can cook. I just choose not to cook.
I see.
Huh? Pretty sure you can't cook.
Mom! Please stop! I can cook!
I hear you. I can kind of read between the lines. You can't cook.
Huh?
For some reason, Shion kept glaring at me afterwards, and then life began as step-siblings. Oh, good morning, Shion. She has been ignoring me like this pretty much the whole time. I think it's kind of cute that she has a sound effect for ignoring me. We were spending our day-to-day kind of awkward like this when...
Nice to meet you. I'm Shion Kito.
What's wrong, Mrs. Kito? You're always so cool. Are you nervous?
I'm okay.
You could tell from a mile away that she was nervous. We had gathered new members for a new project that we were going to start on, but I didn't expect Shion to be here. I knew based off the paperwork, but... I'm sorry, she seems to be nervous. She's usually pretty solid, but... it's alright. This kind of thing can throw people off sometimes. I don't mind too much, so let's just go ahead and get started. This is supposed to be a place where I can gauge how well the person can communicate, but I already know the kind of person she is. Thank you. Relax, Miss Kito. Just take some deep breaths. If you are able to take part in the project, it will be of great benefit to you and our company.
Yes, sir.
I can hear you. You're giving out unnecessary pressure. I wanted to say something, but I also didn't want to seem overbearing. I was going to ask about your experience, but I guess this is your first time working in the real world? That's correct. She did study programming throughout college, and we taught her in-house, so it shouldn't be a problem. I see. Our company makes use of several different coding languages. Would you be interested in learning some of the codes that you may not have experience with?
Yes, sir. I would like to increase my knowledge as a programmer.
I see. Most of coding is all very similar, so you shouldn't have a problem there. We will make sure you have extra time to work if you need to tackle something in a new language. We understand you're new, so please take this as a learning opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Does that mean... I will talk to you about the details without Mrs. Keto, but yes, it looks good. Thank you so much. We have the same last name, so hopefully there's some kind of connection between you two. Yeah. Looking forward to working with you. It's a pretty rare last name, but I guess he didn't figure out that we were step-siblings. I mean, I can't blame him considering we look completely different. She changed her last name after she joined the company, so I would have expected him to be more suspicious, but... I went back to my company after the meeting was over.
Mr. Nagisa?
The night after the interview, Shion started talking to me.
I didn't know you worked for such a large company.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think I'd see you at an interview.
Not exactly a pleasant surprise.
Did the sales guy say something about the interview? He definitely scolded me. He said if I did what I did during today's interview, I'll be dropped in a heartbeat. I have to ask, did you think positively about our interview because I'm your stepsister? I see, so that's what she wanted to ask about. That had nothing to do with my judgment.
Really?
Yeah, I've been around that company before and it wasn't that difficult of a task, so it was more than enough with a newbie. I wanted to make sure that the person was motivated, but I felt okay with you.
But...
Don't worry about the little things, just do great things at work, okay? Sorry we'll end up having to work together, though.
No, thank you. I'm Shio Kito. Pleasure to meet you all.
Shion greeted everyone on the team when she started on the project. She seemed less tense, so I felt more comfortable letting her work. She's new at this, so please help her out if she needs it.
Okay, my name is Hana Higurashi. Let's get along, Shion. Shion, you have the same last name as Mr. Kito. I have to call you by your first name. Oh, does that mean I need to call Mr. Kito Nagisa too?
Yeah, no, you can call me Mr. Kito and call her Shion.
Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Shion isn't good with our people, so she looks troubled. I hope they get along. She introduced herself to people around the office. Everyone noticed I had the same last name, but no one asked about it. The only person that would bring it up like that would be Miss Higurashi. So, this is the new members' documents. Let me know if you don't know how to do something.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck. I returned to my desk after assigning her work.
Can I help you? Are you related to Mr. Kito? Why? Because you have the same last name? And he always talks to business to people at other companies. Even when they're younger, but with you, he's very casual. I see. We have the same last name, but we aren't related. I see. That's too bad. What is? If you were his relative, I would have been nice to you to try to show my kindness to Mr. Kito. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, don't worry about it. Besides, I'll be nice to you either way. If there's something you need help with, don't hesitate to ask. I see. Thank you. You're welcome.
I guess they're getting along. Higurashi was a bright and kind girl. She may have better luck getting along with Shion by not talking so much, though. I decided to just let things go and see where it went.
Shion, how about lunch together? No, ma'am. I like to eat alone. Oh, come on, don't be like that. How about you, Mr. Kito? What?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, why not?
You know what? Rain check. Another day.
Why?
I think you should have some girl time. I can feel the threat from Shion behind you.
Oh.
Higurashi went somewhere with Shion afterwards. It looks like Shion would be able to get along with everyone and do work well, but...
Shion, you're staying late again? Yes, ma'am. You've been working late every day now for the past few days. You should say something if your schedule is too busy. I'm okay. I can do work on my own.
I don't know if she's okay. She's pretty behind schedule, to be honest. She is apparently too straight-edged and not very efficient. I can change the schedule a little bit, but there was a little time left to submit, so it wasn't an issue to adjust the schedule, even if we were behind. It was better than working late every day, but If she's gonna work as a system engineer from now on, she should know that first. Realistically, I would have intervened, but because she's my stepsister, I left it alone. 2 weeks later.
Mr. Kito, we're not going to make the deadline at this rate!
Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen.
This isn't a laughing matter!
I know, relax. Let's go talk to Miss Kito. Miss Kito, why didn't you say something? It was pretty clear you were behind.
I figured that if I worked late, I could catch up.
No, you were getting further and further behind every day. I think you just found it difficult to say that you were behind. You understand, right? You're causing other people problems.
I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'll work late.
Okay, this is where you ask me for help.
Huh?
I admire your work ethic, trying to finish the job you started, but that doesn't fix the problem, right? You still won't make it on time. That's not taking responsibility, that's ignoring reality. You need to just ask me and I can help split the work between other workers.
But then I caused trouble to them.
What are you talking about? Not meeting the deadline is the worst thing you can do.
Oh. Mr. Kito, your smile looks super fake. So, what do you want to do? I don't mind jumping in for some help. I don't think I can do it alone, though.
Oh, don't worry about it. I got him.
Huh?
I knew it would make it, so I left it alone on purpose.
I see.
We have to make the deadline, so I would have made a move sooner if I thought we were seriously in trouble.
I knew it. I'm not sure if you're really nice or really mean.
Anyway, I'll take over from here. I took Xian's task and went back to my desk.
Wow, he's finishing off the system without looking up any of the code.
Right? He was called the Distinguisher Kito for good reason.
What is that?
He kept putting out fires from the troublesome projects, and so he was called that to respect his coding skills.
I get a little shy when I hear that name, but...
Mr. Kito is actually pretty famous when it comes to this field. He's dealt with a lot of companies and a lot of projects. They spread the rumors.
I don't know why people spread so many rumors. I'm just a regular programmer.
There are many people who can code as fast as you code, and as many languages as you without looking it up. I mean, that's why everyone wants to work under you. If you work, you don't have to worry about any problems. He's also becoming known as a great mentor.
I'm glad that you're saying great things about me, but can you go back to work, please? I wouldn't mind if you're working hard, but I won't deal with someone who's not going to make it on time for playing around.
Oh, sorry. I'm going back now.
You're a great worker, but sometimes you talk too long.
I'm sorry. Please don't abandon me.
I'm not going to abandon you.
This is what the worker was talking about, how this would be a great experience. It's not that I would get to take part in a large company's project. It's that I would be able to work under Nagisa and learn a lot. And he keeps just finishing line after line of code. I don't even know if I can ever get that good.
Phew, all done. I was satisfied after I completed the tasks, and we were back on schedule to finish by the deadline.
You really have some kind of cheat code. Sometimes I really feel like I can't do it.
Why?
You don't know because you're natural.
Hey, if you have something that I'm doing that bothers you, you just tell me.
Mr. Kito?
What's wrong?
I'm sorry for the trouble I caused for this project. I understand if you have to let my company know about this.
Nah.
Huh?
I wasn't actually in trouble or anything. You're new. Of course you're gonna struggle with making it on time with your schedule. It was also on me for leaving it alone until now, so I'm not gonna put in any complaints with your company.
Mr. Kito?
This is pretty rare.
What is?
You usually leave people alone when they're out companies people to help them learn, but if it's someone else coming to work with us, you usually help immediately. You don't have to help someone that doesn't work with us grow or anything. In fact, it could lead to some problems.
Actually, I got a call from Miss Kito's company about how I'm making her work too late too often.
What? I'm sorry. I will talk to them.
No, don't worry about it. I figured that would happen too.
Mr. Kito.
So, don't worry about it. What are you staring at, Miss Higurashi?
You seem so sweet to Miss Shion. Are you actually married to her? What? No!
Nah, we aren't married.
I see. Relatives?
Oh,
I'm sorry. We are actually step-siblings.
What? But you said you weren't related! Yeah, there's a whole story. I see. Well, I won't dig too much because I know it's private. But, anyway, let's keep working together. Okay, Shion? Yeah, of course.
Apparently, Shion was Higarashi's favorite. I was a little worried at first, but I'm glad the two are getting along now. Shion looks a little troubled, but... Then, that night...
Nagisa?
What's up?
About today. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're still talking about that? Don't worry about it. But just make sure to let someone know, especially me, if you feel like you won't make it in time, okay?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we're siblings, even if we aren't blood related, so don't hesitate to ask for favors.
You're sure?
Of course.
Okay, then.
Why is she hugging me? What's going on?
Rub.
Why is she rubbing her cheek on me? Shion, what's wrong?
You said I could ask for favors.
I see. That's not what I meant. Maybe she's actually a little goofy? Afterwards, she was stuck on me. Of course, at home, even at work. She wouldn't go far. We usually spent lunch at bar, but now she just kept wanting to follow me around. As a result...
Shion, you're spending too much time with him, even if you're his sister. What about you, Miss Hana? You're always following him around too.
This kind of argument happened fairly often. I thought they got along. When the two started a fire, I had to step in to extinguish. This isn't exactly the kind of fire I'm used to extinguishing. However, it wasn't like other people were going to say anything about it, so I had to step in. But, come to think of it, everyone is looking jealous. I spend every day extinguishing those fires while being confused.
You didn't meet your quota again, did you? I, Yuya Karata, was currently being lectured by my manager. This is a company that dispatches system engineers. But ever since I joined the company and was assigned to the sales department, it's been like this. I'm sorry. Although you're a new employee, I still need you to fulfill your minimum quota at the very least. Yes, I'll do my best. Not just talk. Give me the results. Manager's lecture continued for the next 2 hours. Are you kidding me? Under an order from my manager, I'm currently sitting in front of a company that's known for being in shambles. He wants me to make some sales to this company as punishment. What the hell? Trying to make sales with a company that's about to go under? I know. The manager just wants to criticize me again after I fail to make the sales. I've been treated like this many times since I joined the company. Well, whining about it isn't going to make things better. I guess I'll go since they'll let me make an appointment. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Karata of Kuzayato Corporations. I'm here today for an appointment at 3 p.m. with Hinamoto-san of the systems department. I was then shown to the company's reception room. And then...
Sorry to keep you waiting.
A very pretty woman came in. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule. Nice to meet you. My name is Karata of Kuzayato Corporation. Pleased to meet you.
Oh my, you have so much energy. Nice to meet you. I'm Hinamoto, president of Kanon Rise Corporations.
Thank you. Wait, president? Not someone from the systems department?
I'm sorry. I kind of misled you when you called.
I see. I'm tempted to ask why, but I can't afford to say anything to put her in a bad mood. I'm getting even more nervous now, such as the president.
So, you're willing to provide us with human resources?
Yes! I have the skill sheet here, but we have some excellent system engineers on hand, and we're looking forward to helping your company.
Thanks for taking the trouble to bring it here. But, I'm sorry. We've got enough employees.
I see. Of course. If they didn't have enough, they would have moved to acquire it themselves. But if that's the case, why did she bother to take the time?
Can I have this skill sheet?
Huh?
If I ever need help, I may call on you.
Oh, of course. We'd love to help you then. Thus, I failed in making the sale, but somehow I managed to keep some hope alive. But in the end, the manager scolded me for my failure. 2 months later, I quit the company because I couldn't keep up with the work. Then one day... it's such a beautiful day. I was escaping from reality in the park because I couldn't find a new job and my savings were about to run out. What am I gonna do now? This game called life is just too much. Huh? Where did you come from all of a sudden? It's got a collar and a leash. Maybe it got separated from its owner while taking a walk? There. Where did your owner go?
Fu, what are you doing?
Huh? That voice.
I'm sorry about that. Wait a second. You're the one that came to our company before.
Hello?
I didn't expect to see you here. You must be a neighbor.
Looks like it.
Is something wrong?
Huh?
You don't seem well.
No, I'm fine. Look, I'm fine.
Huh?
Can I help you?
Kurata-san.
President Hinamoto, what are you?
You don't have to force yourself to act cheerful. It's okay to be vulnerable, even if you're a working adult.
I quit my job.
Huh? How come?
I couldn't meet my quota at all, and I didn't get along with my boss.
Do you already know where you're going to work next?
I'm ashamed to say that I haven't found a job yet. But since I left the company so soon, it seems like no one wants to hire me.
The work in the same company for a long time principle has its pros and its cons. But I'm guessing you've just been unlucky.
Also, I don't want to work in sales anymore, which is why it's so hard to find a job.
I see. Would you like to work for our company then?
Huh? I can?
Yes. You were polite to the reception girl, and you didn't change your polite attitude even when I didn't speak to you in honorifics. That kind of personality is a double plus.
Now that you mention it, you're speaking in honorifics now. Perhaps your attitude at that company was...
On purpose.
Why would you do that?
To evaluate their personality. We also look at how they treat the receptionist.
Oh, come to think of it, there are salespeople who act polite to the person in charge, but talk down to the receptionist and have a bossy attitude.
Yes, we don't tolerate people like that. In fact, there was one more trick.
A trick?
Please come to our company next time you have time. You'll see the trick.
What? I had no idea what she was talking about at the time. But since she was going to let me join the company, I decided to take her offer and visit when she had free time in her schedule.
Are you nervous?
On the appointed day, when I went to the front of their company, President Hinamoto was waiting for me. I'm nervous.
It's nice to be honest.
Thank you.
Shall we go inside then?
Yes.
You'd be surprised.
Why do you look so proud? That's what I was thinking, but I soon found out why. It's so beautiful!
I knew you'd be surprised.
No, because I thought the hallway was totally different after going upstairs, but it looks as if it's a completely different building.
There's a reason for this, too. What would you think if the outside of the building was a wreck or the reception room was dirty?
Oh, I would think that the business isn't doing so well.
Yes, that's right. So if it's a company we don't normally do business with, they might try to get under our feet or look down on us. We reject all of those kinds of people. We want to do business with them long term, not just once.
I see. This person looks naive, but she knows what she's doing. Huh? But if that's the case, does that mean I did something wrong?
Oh, that's, I apologize, but we don't accept temporary workers at our company. We have a large pool of talented people, so we don't need to rely on people outside the company. In other words, there was no problem with your attitude, Kurata-san. It was simply the content of the sales pitch that didn't match.
That's both a relief and a disappointment.
I'm sorry. Shall we talk in the reception room over there?
Wait, there was a reception room there too?
We talk to people from companies we do business with and people related to the parent company over here.
I see. Wait, parent company?
Have you ever heard of Kanon Yuki Corporations?
Yes, I have. It's a major well-known company in Japan.
That's our parent company. It's my grandfather's.
What? I had no idea! I guess the names do ring a bell.
Many people don't even notice it because of how this building looks. Well, even if they do, there are some people who look down on us just for the appearance. I have to deal with people who come to my office for the first time in order to identify those who are disrespectful.
Why do you go so far?
Human resources are an asset to the company. This company was started by me, but I'm pulling talented people from Kanon Yuki. That's why we choose our business partners carefully, so that our employees won't have a bad experience if we make a mistake. Here is your employment contract, Kurata-san.
Thank you very much. Wait, what? A base salary of 280,000 yen, a bonus worth 5 months of pay, weekends and holidays off, and even big holidays? And you even have 2 summer holidays?
Oh, yeah, that's right. The summer breaks are in July and August. As for the salary, it's a little low since you have no experience, but it will go up depending on how hard you work. So please do your best.
No, it's not low at all. I had a base salary of 220,000 yen at my last company, and my bonus was only worth 1 month. By the way, what is it like with work on holidays and overtime?
Oh, no, our company basically prohibits working overtime and on holidays. Unless it's an emergency, it isn't allowed.
That's amazing! At my previous company, service overtime and working on holidays were the norm.
It's a lot more efficient and faster to work within the allotted time and concentrate on the work than to work overtime. If we raise the salary accordingly, employees will be motivated and will work hard.
This is the company of my dreams!
But, in return, I only hire people I approve personally.
Oh, how come you decided to let me in? I have no experience.
Because you have a good personality. You were polite when you came to the office, and you were kind to my puppy who showed up unexpectedly. People who can be kind to anyone are the most valuable.
I see.
Kurata-san, I know you may have had a hard time in your previous job, but please lend us your strength. Let's make this company great together.
Yes! I'm looking forward to working with you. This is how I came to join Kanon Rise Corporations. After that, a more experienced senior became my mentor and taught me the ropes very kindly. If you don't understand something, just ask me again. Yes, thank you. I like your energy. As expected since you were scouted by President Hitamoto. It's a very comfortable working environment.
Kurata-kun, let's go for lunch together.
President Hitamoto approached me during lunch break. When I joined the company, she stopped using honorifics and started talking to me in a casual way. Boss, are you sure?
It's fine. Don't worry about your position. It's lunch break.
I'll take your word for it. Huh? Why only with Kurata-kun? Huh? He was just treating me kindly. I hope this isn't gonna make him treat me worse.
This company has an in-house cafeteria, and it's delicious! But people get nervous when I'm there and glance at me. Which is why I eat outside, so that people can relax. But it can get lonely.
I see. That's probably not the reason why they stare at you. Well, it's better not to tell her. I can't just say it's because she's beautiful. Looks very expensive, doesn't it?
Don't be so uptight. It's my favorite restaurant, and it'll be on me.
No, I can't let my boss pay for it.
Don't you know? In times like this, it's better to let your superiors treat you like this. They'll like you better that way.
I see. Well then, I will gladly take your offer.
I've always wanted a brother.
Why all of a sudden?
You're 4 years younger than me, which is the same age as my sister. Which is why you look like a younger sibling to me.
That's how you were looking at me?
Yup. Can I call you Yuya-kun?
Sure, that's fine.
Really? Oh, thanks. Oh, you can call me Big Sister if you want.
No way!
I knew it. By the way, what about when we're alone?
No!
Yuya-kun, you're so stingy.
It's not a question of being stingy. Please don't make fun of me.
Sorry. The bill is on me as an apology.
She already said it was on her, but she probably did that just so I don't have to worry about it. She's a hard woman to grasp, but I think she's as kind as she looks.
So how's work going?
Oh, it's still taking me a while to learn, but they're all teaching me kindly. Well, I don't know what's gonna happen when I get back, but...
All the employees here are nice, and they've got the skills. I'm sure you'll grow too if you follow them.
Yes, I'm sure. I'll do my best.
Yep. Good luck.
Boss paid the bill and we walked out. Thanks for the meal. It was delicious. Huh? Is that you, Kurata? Oh, manager. You quit the company as if you were running away. What have you been doing since? Oh, I changed jobs. Huh? I didn't know there was a company that would hire you. Where? It's...
Nice to meet you. I'm Yuya's boss, Hinamoto of Kanon Rise Corporations.
Wow, she's so beautiful. Wait, Kanon Rise? That rag and bone company?
Huh?
As expected of Kurata. That's a shabby company, isn't it? I don't need your card. Right, you guys? Yeah. You never know when they might go out of business. Right? Let's go. Boss.
Hey, Yuya-kun.
Yes?
I told you that I value character, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
People like that don't understand where connections lie. They don't realize that their attitude can be exposed to places they least expect.
Boss?
Oh, Yuya-kun, I'm so glad I looked up your company when you gave me your business card.
What are you thinking of?
I'm going to remind them how important character is. I'm gonna go make some calls.
Where to?
Oh, you don't have to worry about it, Yuya-kun.
Understood. Scary. It's true how people say the kind ones are the scariest when they lose their temper. A few days later, we apologize! I was called in by the boss to take care of something and saw the managers apologizing when I arrived. Apparently, a major client of my former company was Kanon Yuki, and after receiving a report from President Hinamoto, the old man stopped all business with the company. They're very furious that he made fun of their precious granddaughter. I'll be screwed since I'll have to take responsibility! Please, reopen the deal!
No, I can't.
I beg you!
This is what happens when you look down on others. Please consider this as a learning experience.
No! The managers kept bowing down to her, but she did not change her mind. Even though she's kind, she has a harsh side to her. Was it okay?
You're going to worry about those people? Hyuya-kun, you really are kind.
No, it's not that. I mean, the people over at Kanon Yuki might be in trouble because they lost all their manpower at once.
Oh, we're fine with that. We've sent out some of our best employees over there, so they'll handle things until the holes are filled. I don't think the workload will be too bad, since it's the kind of work we used to do, and we've always kept a little bit of leeway in our normal schedule. But I still have to thank them, so I'm going to pay them accordingly. And when everyone comes back, I'll compensate everyone who got involved by giving them holidays!
This is the reason why the company's doing so well. She attracts so many talented people who want to work for her. I need to work hard so I won't get left behind. And also to be seen as a man. After that, the boss would invite me out for lunch and drinks, so I had a good work-life balance. I don't think she sees me as a man yet, but if I work hard, maybe that'll change. I'll continue to do my best to not only help myself, but also the president.
My name is Koki Maeda. I'm just a run-of-the-mill junior in high school. The second semester started, and no one was going to be the health commissioner, so I voted for myself for the second semester in a row. Taking care of the flowers in the yard and cleaning the school, people don't want to do the grunt work, so it made sense that no one wanted to do it. There was also one more person who worked as health commissioner.
Hey, Maeda, how much water should I give?
Just enough around all of them. If you give too much, they'll rot.
Okay, I got it.
Her name is Nana Koyanagi. She gets along with people, and she's been confessed to at least once a month. I'll do it.
I'll do it too.
When I chose to be health commissioner, she also elected herself immediately, so we both ended up doing it. Of course, all of the boys were jealous and upset, but I couldn't really work up the courage to turn it down anymore. Do you like flowers? Or maybe you like pretty things?
I like flowers, and I like pretty things more than dirtier things. But why?
Because people wouldn't want to do this job normally.
That's true.
Did I say something?
No.
I don't understand what she's thinking. I can kind of tell what my sisters are thinking of, but I should just obey. I see. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know.
Okay, thank you.
She's not upset anymore, but I don't understand why she joined. Watch out! Are you okay? I'm sorry. A baseball came flying.
Thank you for looking out for me. Where are your glasses?
Where are they? Oh, they broke.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's because of me.
No, they're just cheap and fake anyway.
What? Really?
Yeah, so don't worry about it, okay?
Okay, thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it. Oops, sorry.
Oh, I'm kind of cold. Did you see?
Nope, I didn't see anything. Black.
Achoo!
Are you okay? Hang on. Here, use my jacket. I had PE, but I didn't wear my top, so wear it if you want.
Thank you.
I mean, I guess you were in the same class, so you should have gym clothes too. I guess it's better to give you this, since you might have had to walk around like that in the school, where you don't even know who's there.
No, I only brought a t-shirt, so you saved me.
Oh, okay. Your face is kind of red. Do you want to go to the nurse? Maybe you should go home.
Huh? It's not red, but maybe I'll go home now. I have more things to do once I get home.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll borrow your jersey then.
Okay. It's a Saturday tomorrow, so just give it back to me on Monday.
Okay. I'll wash it before I give it back.
Thanks.
Okay. I'll see you next week. Welcome home, bro. Where are your glasses?
Oh, a baseball came flying towards us, so I broke them.
Huh. I figured you could dodge it.
I was late to react, so it hit me.
I'm glad that you didn't get hurt, but be careful, okay?
Yeah, I'll be careful. Yeah, hopefully I can react fast enough to catch it the next time.
If it broke, we should go buy you a new one.
No, I don't need it. It's fake anyway.
No, we'll help you pick this time.
I would understand if you guys chose it, but it's just in the way.
No, they're to avoid pests.
Pests? I guess if I'm wearing them, bugs won't get into my eyes.
Not those pests.
Huh? The three of us went to buy glasses. The next day... Huh? Miss Koyanagi? Why are you here?
It was Saturday, and I was off, so I figured I'd bring it by. If you'd like, have this with your family.
Thanks, but... How do you know where I live?
Just random luck. Don't worry about the little things. Huh? You had spare glasses at home?
Nah, I went to buy them with my sisters yesterday. They said to prevent pests. They're kind of overly protective.
Did they say to avoid pests or bad things?
Yeah. How did you know?
I understand. I think it's alright to wear glasses and avoid pests too.
I don't get it, but okay.
Bro! Who are you talking with? Huh? Koyanagi?
Oh, hey, Kyoka, Asuka, I'm here.
Why are you here? Actually, get away from him!
I heard they were overly protective. I can help with that.
I did want the two to get over me, but...
Get away from my brother!
Huh? Why do I have to get away from my boyfriend?
Boyfriend? Is that true, bro?
Yeah. It's true.
Something smells fishy. Then I'll ask. But what do you like about him?
How he's nice. He protected me from the baseball, right, Kouki?
Kouki?
Why are you calling me by my first name?
We have to pretend like we're dating. You can call me Nana.
Okay.
Even we don't call him by his name. And he got hit because he saved you. So what do you like about her?
Crap. I didn't even think about that! Her face?
Only my face.
Our faces are cute too.
He's just shy because he's in front of you two. You always compliment me.
I didn't know why, but I felt a tremendous amount of pressure. I guess it's because she's really nice? She decided to work with me and ask questions without hesitating.
I'm not sure if you're complimenting me, but thanks.
Anyway, you can't date him unless we agree. Yeah.
Wait, how will you agree?
We're gonna go change. Tell us who's Asuka and who's Kyoka.
Sure.
Are you sure you have this?
I'm pretty good at telling people apart.
Alright, here we go. Who's who?
Right is Kyoka and left is Asuka.
How did you? You got lucky.
She got it right tens of times after that.
How do you know every time?
You two look completely different. I only came to return the jersey today, so I'm gonna go back home now.
Monday.
Good morning, Koki.
Oh, hey, Nana. Why are you here?
Because we're gonna go to school together, of course.
You didn't want to go to school with us, but you're okay with her?
I just didn't want to go to high school with my younger sisters. Besides, I didn't say I'd go with her.
Let's go. Pretend you're my boyfriend.
I mean...
If you're going to school with her, we're going too. You don't have any complaints, right?
I mean, if I go like this... We went to school together, and, just as I predicted, there were rumors about us. And the two didn't care at all about the rumors.
Koki, let's have bento.
We'll have bento too.
Koki, let's go on a date after class.
We're going too.
Hey! Maida's making a harem and eating handmade food and going on dates! I'm so jealous. He's going out with a beauty like Koyanagi and at-home girls like the twins. Hang on. People are spreading weird rumors. And they're actually at home as my twin sisters!
I mean, it's kind of expected, huh?
Why are you in such a good mood? There's an actual rumor that we're dating. The harem aside.
I mean, of course. If we talk that much at school, they'll think we're dating. You're even calling me Nana.
Shouldn't I only call you Nana in front of the two?
No, we'll need to pretend fully. We go to the same school, so they'll figure it out quickly.
I mean, that's true. Do you have anyone you like?
Huh? Why?
I didn't notice it at first, but this would be bad if you actually liked someone. What if the person you like thinks you're dating me?
I do have someone, but no matter how much they spread rumors about us, it won't be a problem.
Huh? So?
You finally figured it out? You took long enough.
Yeah. I figured it must be someone at another school.
You're really slow sometimes.
I'm sorry. I made her mad again. I don't understand why she gets so mad sometimes.
Anyway, I'm glad that you're thinking about me. You really are nice.
You think so? I think it's nicer that you're pretending to be my girlfriend to get my sisters to grow away from me.
Is that normal to you? I can't lie to you anymore.
Huh? Lie?
Yeah, I actually used that as an excuse to date you.
What do you mean?
I really don't care about the problems. I just wanted to become your girlfriend, so I suggested we date.
What? But why?
Because I like you, of course.
But why would you like me? You're the most popular sophomore. Why didn't you just confess to me if you really liked me? There wouldn't be a sane soul that could say no to her.
I mean, that's true, but I figured if people started rumors about us pretend dating, it would eventually come true. Even if it didn't, maybe you would have a harder time saying no to me confessing.
I see.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm not mad. Why did you just tell me?
I felt bad for lying, so I just had to confess. Besides, you said the nice thing about me in front of your sisters. But it's just because I wanted to make the connection with you. Besides...
Besides what?
I'm going to say something weird, but you promise you won't run away?
Yeah, of course.
When you gave me that jersey, I had my own jersey.
What? Really?
Yeah, but when you lent me your jersey, I was too happy to tell you. Besides, it smelled so good that I wanted to take it home.
But why didn't you just hold on to it until Monday?
I was planning on it, but I figured I should wash it and return it to you ASAP.
I see.
I'm sorry, I know it's weird.
I don't think so.
See? You are backing off.
No, I'm not backing off. I just didn't know I did anything to make you like me. So I'm confused.
I told you when I told your sisters apart. I'm good at reading people. When we were sophomores, we were in different classes, so I didn't think much of it. But when you nominated yourself to go for the one job that no one wanted, I thought it was very cool of you. Besides, your two sisters always talked about how nice you were. And you're pretty cute when you take your glasses off.
I see. Thanks.
But this is it now.
Why?
There's no reason for us to be dating. Your sisters are now more stuck on you than they were before.
I mean, that's true. I think we should fix this, though. Come over to my house.
Huh? Okay.
Hey bro, Koyanagi, what's up?
Yeah, we had something important to talk about. We're not actually dating.
What? Really?
Yeah, I figured that if we said that we were dating, you two would back away from me. But you two kind of just got stuck closer to me. I'm not good at lying, and I'm dumb, so I'm just going to be blunt. Grow away from me.
No, I want to be spoiled.
If you two don't, then I can't have a girlfriend.
If you two are lying about dating, then what's the problem?
Wait, so you two aren't dating? Does that mean she doesn't like you? It seemed like she really liked you, so I was actually considering accepting it. Yeah, she seemed to have a really good eye for people.
I really do like him.
We knew it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, since it seemed like you two actually liked me a little. Don't worry, he hates me.
Huh? Is that true, bro?
No, not at all.
Huh?
I haven't answered her saying that she liked me. I just didn't want to make a girlfriend till you two agreed to back off.
Does that mean...
That's basically an answer. You like her!
No way!
Oh.
Thank you. I think I'll be okay even if your sisters are stuck on you.
You're so annoying. We're never gonna be okay with it.
It seems like it's going to be a little more until my sisters leave me alone.